Let's do some chicken wings tonight at Baumhauer's Wednesday.
Hey, there you go.
We gather over there on Wednesday evening, so come and join us. I will probably put a tray of wings out tonight.
There you go, on National Chicken Wing Day.
On me, and we'll do a variety so you can try them all. I wonder if they still do the peanut butter and jelly. There was a peanut butter and jelly wing.
I've never tried that.
Basically,
sounds good.
You could do anything. I don't know about chocolate, but certainly many options. All right. The big question is, did we break 100 yesterday?
No, we did not. But we got to the highest heat index of the year so far at 111.
All right. Let's see if we can outdo that today.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. Now open from 6 to 5. For tough, good-looking roofs, it's Tamco Shingles from Alabama Wholesale Lumber. For great folks and great prices, call Alabama Wholesale Lumber.
So we're not going to get to 111, I don't think, today on the heat index. Just 109.
Oh.
So cooling trend.
Yeah.
Will you feel a difference today?
Feels like fall today.
Today's high around 97 on the thermometer. Heat advisory in effect again. Sun and cloud mix. Random, scattered afternoon and evening storms, some of which could be strong. In fact, from about a Greenville-Troy line southward, we are in a marginal severe weather risk today. Did you see that full moon this morning?
I did not. I did not see the full moon.
Kind of an orangish hue to it. It's the full buck moon, by the way.
Someone in the mirror after I got out of the...
Low tonight, 76. I see what you did there. Thursday, Friday, only isolated, widely scattered storms around in the afternoon and evening hours. Most towns get skipped. Mid-90s both of those days. Then, over the weekend, temperatures down just a little bit because of clouds and showers as the upper heat dome falls, kind of caves in to a trough with highs 90 to 92 Saturday and Sunday. And radar will be very active. Showers and storms likely over the weekend. Not a washout, but numerous storms. Some could be strong. Right now, this morning, these are crazy numbers. It's 6 in the morning, and we're talking about, we got a dew point of 76 and a temperature of 78 out there at 6:11. That's
do
crazy.
you love lasagna like me?
Oh, yes, I do.
You want some lasagna?
I'm making you lasagna.
Why is that?
It's actually National Lasagna Day.
It's National Lasagna Day.
You had me at lasagna.
Lasagna. Just get the lasagna.
My lasagna! What better way to celebrate than to have it for breakfast right now?
Breakfast lasagna.
Is this lasagna?
For breakfast?
What a delicious task that is. Showtime.
So we got two major food groups being celebrated today.
Yeah, and I haven't had lasagna in a long time. It's kind of a heavy, it's a heavy food, but it's good. It tastes great. I just haven't had it.
We could do some Zazas this weekend.
Oh boy, I haven't been there in a while.
I could make a run. I know people.
Oh, jeez.
So if you want to do a lasagna Sunday, we can do that.
They have a brunch on Sunday. There at Zazas.
I've heard about it.
I've never been there.
I know people who have attended.
Yeah.
And it was packed Saturday.
Right.
Yeah, well in advance of the dinner crowd, too. But that was the nice thing about Leanne Morgan, bringing thousands of people downtown to have a good time. And I'm glad all the jalapenos, all of them were very, very busy.
Saturday, I'm going to be in Emerald Mountain area there with my friends. And they're doing a low country boil. But that little bridge that has separated East Montgomery from the rest of the world for several months has now been reopened.
Oh, it has?
As of last Thursday. That little tiny bridge on Macklemore.
Well, the only person I really get to visit up there is Jake Quillen.
Yeah.
And
right around
the
the
boulevard
corner.
works great for that, all the way up to Rifle Range, over to Scholar.
Well, yeah. But the shortcut is even better.
Okay, we have our first caller of the morning. It's CJ.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
I've been meaning to call you guys and even talk about this because I know I'm on the road going into work around probably like 4:15, 4:30 in the morning. I'm sure you guys are probably about the same. Man, I'm getting really fed up, and I don't mean to get your guys' gears grinding this morning or anything, but the lack of police presence because the abhorrent just traffic violations I'm seeing
Yes.
at that hour. I mean, going down Atlanta Highway,
Oh my God,
I've seen
yes.
people just stay going 35 miles an hour, rolling through every red light. I
Mhm.
mean, it is just ridiculous. Are you guys seeing this too, or is it just me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know why people do that? Why they ignore the traffic regulations and everything else? Because they know they're probably not going to get caught. And
I know it's
most
depressing.
people are civilized human beings. They want law and order. They don't want to jeopardize anybody else. And then we have a big group in this town that doesn't give a care about anybody else. And that's not going to change until we add more cops like Birmingham did.
Yeah.
Birmingham has added over
And-
220 cops in the last year.
And it worked.
Big time. So
Lucky
I don't
those
know.
guys.
This mayor of ours kicks and screams like an infant with a blanket and sucks his thumb and wants to build convention centers. How about if we restore civilization here first?
It sounds like he's spending too much time abroad to be paying attention to us.
I don't know what he's doing, but we're budgeted for over 400 cops, and we've got less than 200 who are out there looking out for us. You don't know if somebody's going to answer 911 when you call that. This is a joke. It's a bad joke being played on us, and I don't know why so many people are blowing smoke up his butt.
911 is an unlisted number now.
Just about.
Speaking of that, I heard someone, I think some lady had fallen ill in the parking lot of Dollar General over there on the corner of Perry Hill and Harrison.
Yeah.
And I heard it took them about 45 minutes to about an hour to even get EMS on
Inexcusable.
the phone.
Yeah.
Inexcusable.
Yeah.
In a city with a 10% sales
Yeah.
tax,
If you
there's
have
no.
if you have an accident in the morning, you're gonna spend a couple of hours waiting for an officer because they have very few traffic officers.
Yeah. It's.
That is just ridiculous.
This was called defunding the police without calling it defunding the police because that's what progressives want.
Well, you guys enjoy the rest
All
of
right,
the morning. I hate
TJ.
to
Thanks. Hope you
guys
feel
feel-
better that you got it off your chest.
ill
at least.
moods.
Yeah.
All righty, my friend. Thanks. Here's another call.
Hey, hi. Who's this?
Oh, hi.
This is Beth from Dublin.
Hi.
Beth from Dublin. Always happy to hear from you.
Good morning. I wanted to add to what CJ was saying. When I'm headed into Montgomery right now, and I'm about to get on 331 in just a little bit, and I come through when Hyundai's changing shifts.
Mhm.
And so when the people are leaving, it's like you're at a Talladega Speedway.
Yeah.
And, I've seen a couple of them get on the shoulder and pass everybody. And then they get up at the light at Southport Street and East South Boulevard. Well, of course, that light doesn't matter to them either. They just come on through and, do all this. And I'm like to myself, okay, you're not going to be in a wreck, but you're going to cause one. But the driving, I'm shocked. I guess is the word I'm saying, shocked. And like you said, there's no police around. And, it's kind of like, okay, I'll just do whatever I want to. And, they get up behind you, blow the horn because you're going the speed limit,
Yeah.
God forbid,
Mhm.
But I tell you, I commend that mayor in Birmingham. I tell you what, I wish he'd come down and teach ours how to control the city.
Well, some people are unteachable. He's not interested in.
No,
learning
he's
a
not.
different way.
He's too busy trying to get a bond passed, which I hope the city council will not do that because that does not need to be done. And the people in the city don't need that either. So, hopefully it won't get passed. But y'all have a good day today.
Thanks. You too. Yeah, where's the city council on all this? They all act like, well, we can't do anything. Well, let's find people that can. How about that? Why don't we try that method? I'm so sick of excuses, watching the city deteriorate day by day. And that's a big one. I mean, we've all seen the crazy behavior. Just once, it would be nice to see the Mars lights pop on a car and pull somebody over who just,
Yeah. This is a little advisory for people that travel Taylor Road before sunrise. This is not the city, but the sheriffs and the state troopers have been pulling people over on Taylor. So
that's
you
always been a popular
need to know
pullover
that.
spot.
yeah, For me, it was.
Yeah,
Last
I remember
few
one
times.
morning. Oh boy.
I'm going to work.
But that, speed limit 45, but it's such a wide open road and long stretches.
Yeah, nobody goes 45.
But on these poorly paved, broken roads like Atlanta Highway,
Mhm.
Carter Hill, Taylor. Taylor's not too bad, but because that's a state road.
Yeah,
See, so the
it
state
is.
takes care of it.
right?
But Vaughn Road, nothing. It's just, and when it rains, you can't see the divider lines because they're old and have just kind of faded out.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
We can't even get fundamental stuff done in this town, but we're going to build a $400 million
Yeah,
thing.
why is that going to cost so much? They're just going to convert the old Montgomery Advertiser building
bribes,
to a-
payouts.
to a
You got to grease a lot of palms to get something done that big.
Hmm.
Well, like I know in Chicago, I think it was a columnist named Mike Royko, who one time did a piece saying that about a third of the cost of anything that the city of Chicago built was bribes
his handouts
and
yeah.
kickbacks and all that
Sure.
kind of stuff. 6:20 on News Talk 93.1. So it's going to be super, super hot today.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have a go-to AC guy who can get things taken care of for you should something break, whether it's repair, replacement, or just you're looking for somebody who can tune your system on a regular basis?
Boy, you don't want it to go out today.
Look at this. Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning. I've been with the Clark family for a long, long time. Robbie is now on his own, and he's so good at what he does. Here's a 5-star review for Robbie. So appreciated, but Mr. Robbie coming to the rescue tonight. The heat was unbearable. I highly recommend his services for your heating and AC needs. Thanks again. No surprise. He really knows his stuff. He's a super hard worker and knows his stuff. So this is the perfect guy to have on call. I recommend getting the tune-up. It's $149 for the whole year. He'll come out, make sure your system's in good operating order, check the filters, all the major component parts, the coolant and so forth. And then you've got a guy who offers 24/7 emergency service if needed. So we've got plenty of very hot weather ahead.
Oh my God.
Don't put yourself in a position to suffer. Do the preventative thing by calling Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning at 245-3644, 245-3644. That's in the 334 area code. Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning. You can look for them on Facebook too. Yesterday we talked, we spent some time on the fact that Fauci is going to get roasted today.
And it's going to start at 7:30 a.m. our time.
This is
Capitol
good. This is going to be the big newsmaker of the day, but something else has kind of snuck in behind that, and that's the Biden tapes. Have you heard about these?
Yes. He can't remember anything.
Well, he was spilling significant classified information to his ghostwriter on this book that nobody bought and read. And darn it, I wanted to play a little bit of a Jesse Waters clip, but this internet is so tragically slow. Hang on, everybody. We'll be with you in a
I
moment.
saw that tab open.
Yeah, I did open it because I got it on Facebook Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
So let's try one more time. Jesse, with just a couple of minutes on the Biden tapes today. Come on.
All right. I see
Okay.
right there. Right there, there's a...
Fox News Alert, we just got our hands on the Biden tapes, and now we know the truth. Over 70 hours of unfiltered raw recordings between Joe and his ghostwriter were just made public by the DOJ. For years, the Bidens have been trying to keep you from listening to these tapes. The Bidens and the Democrats paid lawyers a small fortune to bury them. Why? They're pretty bad.
I'm in Munich, but after Angela Merkel, President's working lunch with,
By the way, this is the same guy that you were told by the legacy media that he was never better, never more fit to be in office.
It's confusing me. I was going to ask you something else. Oh, gosh. I can't think what it is.
This wasn't when Biden was president. These tapes are 10 years old.
Oh, my God.
Right after Biden was Barack's VP, he tried to write a book, but couldn't remember a thing, not even the names of his own staff.
I had the team that said, including the two guys who I think were with me, were the guy at Princeton now, the economist, good guy, was our chief economic advisor, not Kaufman, I think of his name, and the guy back out at the University of Chicago. Funny name, I'll think of it.
Funny name.
Goolsby as well.
Goolsby.
Yeah, Goolsby is in Chicago.
And the other guys at Princeton.
Yeah.
We should write the name down. I keep forgetting.
This proves Biden's brain was fried in 2017. But 10 years later, when he was even more deteriorated and falling asleep during debate prep, this is what the media told you.
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth.
That's Joe Scarbucket.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
Seriously. Now, you tell me there isn't cooperation there. I mean, they should all go to hell together. Joe looks like he's got 1 foot in the heat as it is. So that's going to be a story that will be getting lots of attention throughout the day, too. And it's not just that he couldn't remember names, but he gave his ghostwriter tons of classified information. Last I checked, you're not supposed to do that. Market's a little bit in the red as we start the day today. Yesterday, Brett McDonald joined us in the afternoon, and now he has become part of Waverly Financial Advisors. And that's a huge deal, the merger between those two. It brings even greater resources to people who are looking to invest or plan. And you'll be able to reach those, same number, 387-0094 for Brent McDonald and the incredible team, all now part of Waverly Advisors. 626, our callers comment about traffic and lack of enforcement that hit home. Jerry's in for Skipper for the rest of the week, and let's see what kind of a start we've got. 1819 news, and then the timeline for July 20. You know what? This month finally seems long. Because I remember being in Prattville on the 3rd for the drone show, the 4th.
Right.
And then the surgery, which has seemed like forever. And it's hard to believe it's almost 2 weeks since that. And we still have a few more days. How we starting out there?
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, I checked the South Boulevard around the truck stops. Yeah, buddy, starting to get busy there. And same thing on 65 South from Millbrook and Prattville, 85 North and South doing good. If you have less than perfect credit, McKinnon Nissan may have the plan for you. Talk to David Martin. He'll do everything to try to get you driving today. McKinnon Nissan, exit 212. They're off I-65 in Clanton. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
1819 News.
A forum was held this week among Houston County Republicans that involves the candidates who are running in the Congressional District 2 special primary election. That election will be held on August 11th. The candidates running in this race are Hampton Harris, Christian Horn, Rhett Marquez, David Matthews, Joshua McKee, and James Richardson. The candidates getting the most votes will be declared the winner. There will be no runoff race following this election. The candidates at the forum all agreed to support whoever that winner is, who will then go on to challenge incumbent Democrat Congressman Shamari Figures. Figures will be defending a district that has changed in its makeup and district lines following a recent U.S. Supreme Court ruling on a redistricting case out of Louisiana. The special primary election involves 4 congressional districts that have reverted back to a 2023 congressional map. Those are districts 1, 2, 6, and 7. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Are you enjoying 1819 News? If so, consider joining 1819 News as a member. As a nonprofit news organization, we depend on the support of Alabamians like you. Memberships start out as little as $5 a month, and you'll get access to exclusive content only offered to our members. You'll be supporting independent journalism done by people who cherish Alabama values. Become a member today by visiting 1819news.com and clicking Become a Member. That's 1819news.com and click Become a Member today.
A suspended probate judge in Jefferson County, Yoshiba Blanchard, has been given limited scheduled access to her old office in order for her attorneys to prepare for her defense case. Blanchard is facing allegations of abusing her office and position as a probate judge. The complaint against Blanchard came out this past May from the Judicial Inquiry Commission. It was 120 pages long. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
What are you getting? Still deciding, but I do know on August 11th, I'm choosing Rhett Marcus for Congress. Why Rhett Marcus? Because he's a true conservative, endorsed by President Trump and Senator Katie Britt. Oh, then you can trust him. And he's a small business owner, not a politician. Sounds like this choice on August 11th is the easiest decision we'll ever make.
Remember to vote on August 11th. I'm Rhett Marcus, the Trump-endorsed candidate for Congress, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Rhett for Alabama.
Pizza Perfect is carrying over the $10 buffet for July. They also have the perfect deal to feed your family tonight. Order any large pizza and get an order of boneless wings free. Pizza Perfect is known for their all-you-can-eat buffet, including pizza, spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink, and it's only $10 in July. Available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Buy any large pizza, get an order of boneless wings on the house at Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard, Eastbrook, pickup and delivery.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
I know you're probably half gooned on Percocet.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
And now, Dad Joke Theater.
Do you know where I can get a large group of church singers?
You mean a choir?
Okay, yes, fine. Do you know where I can acquire a large group of church singers?
Join us again for another Dad Joke Theater.
That was funny.
I like that.
Now, explain something to me.
What?
I recorded that like I would any other thing.
Yeah.
Certainly had a long end to it, didn't it? That was the automation.
Oh, wow. 210 days into the year, 155 days are left. This is your timeline
for July 29th.
And I'm your announcer's name. Today is National Lasagna Day. We found that out. National Chicken Wing Day. And tomorrow is National Chili Dog Day. I haven't had a chili dog in a while. You know, like it's a good chili dog.
I got to get that special song by John Mellencamp.
Oh, God. Second on a chili dog. What did he was mad the other day, was it? Because the audience was not getting it right?
Yeah.
Sucking on a chili dog. Sucking on a chili dog.
All right, so we'll play the full thing.
All right. On this date in 1890, Vincent van Gogh died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in France. There's a great song by Don McLean called Vincent's Song. Are you aware of that one?
Yes, Vincent.
And then on that starry, starry night, you took your life, as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. 1945, the American cruiser Indianapolis, which had just delivered the atomic bomb to an island in the Pacific, is sunk after being torpedoed by Japanese submarine. Only 318 of the 1,196 crew members survived.
And most people didn't know that story until Quint told it in the movie Jaws.
Because it was secret. My Uncle Tom was on that boat. He survived, obviously.
Wow.
1958, NASA was created 9 months after Russia launched their first Sputnik satellite. In 65, the Beatles' second film, Help, had its royal premiere in London. By the way, it was an awful film, I thought. 1966, Bob Dylan injured in a motorcycle accident near his home in Woodstock, New York. He broke several vertebrae, suffered amnesia, mild paralysis. His voice and music, though, remained the same. This is a date in 67. The Doors scored their first #1 hit with Light My Fire. So this is where FM took off, right? Because FM could play the whole
7 minutes,
7-minute version, where AM got a, I don't know what was it?
It was about 2.5.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Light My Fire on this tape.
A lot of people did not know there were longer versions of many songs they had heard in Top 40 until FM came along and got cool.
Yes, it did. Now our song of the day. Songs of Summer Series, Summer of Love, 1967. This was a double-sided hit and not the one that the record company wanted. In fact, the record company wanted the other side, well, wanted this side to be played, but it had a controversial title, Let's Spend the Night Together. The radio flipped aside, and the rest is history. What do you think the B-side was?
Don't you worry about what's on your mind, woman. I'm in no hurry to take my time, woman. I'm going red, my tongue getting tired. Tongue getting tired. I'm a man, my mouth getting dry. I better try, oh, let's spend the night together. Now I need you more than ever. Let's spend the night together now.
The Ed Sullivan Show wanted them to change the title to Let's Spend Some Time Together. But guess what? Mick didn't sing it that way. What was the other side? You know?
I have no idea, actually.
Ruby Tuesday.
Well,
Ruby Tuesday.
I like that song better than Ruby Tuesday. Now, if you're talking lunch,
We got a
Ruby
great
Tuesday,
salad bar.
Salad bar.
Wait, didn't we already talk about this before?
I think we're reliving Tuesday.
On the state in 74, Mama Cass Elliott of the Mamas and Papas died of a heart attack. Had nothing to do with her choking on a sandwich. In fact, here's a fun fact. She died in the same apartment as Keith Moon of The Who, owned by a brilliant songwriter by the name of Harry Nilsson. Wow. Interesting.
Jump into the fire.
1981, Prince Charles and Lady Di married. 2,500 guests at St. Paul's Cathedral in London. The fairy tale wedding was watched by 700 million people around the world. Charles and Diana were divorced in 1996. 84, the Olympics opened in Los Angeles, but it was tainted a little bit because Russia didn't show up. Now, in the state of 96, 35-year-old Carl Lewis shocked the world by taking his the gold medal in the long jump at the Atlanta Olympics. 9th gold made him the only one of only 2 athletes to ever win the same event at 4 straight Olympic Games. On the state in 2000, Brad Pitt married Jennifer Aniston. Their divorce was finalized in October of 2005, Angelina Jolie gave birth to Brad's daughter, Shiloh, in May of 2006. Birthdays. Josh Radnor, who was on How I Met Your Mother, he was Ted. He's 52. Will Wheaton, little Wesley Crusher on Star Trek The Next Generation, is 54. Martina McBride is 60 today. Alexandria Paul is 63 from she was on Baywatch. Geddy Lee of Rush is 73 today. Mrs. Bruce Springsteen, that would be Patty Scalifa, is 73 today. Documentary maker, the best in the business, Ken Burns is 73. Tony Sirico would have been 84 today. Peter Jennings would have been 88 today. We're now 36 days away from Labor Day weekend football on a Saturday. 56 days till fall begins, 121 days till Thanksgiving, and Christmas now 148 days away. That's your timeline.
With your host, Rich Thomas. And now,
Rich Thomas weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
You walk outside this morning, it is already steamy. Heat advisory in effect for today, sun and cloud mix, dangerous heat indices up to about 109, with the actual high temperature up to about 97. Random scattered afternoon and evening storms. Some could be on the strong side. There's a marginal severe weather risk for much of South Alabama. Low tonight, 76, with that full moon, the full buck moon. Thursday and Friday, only widely scattered, mostly isolated afternoon and evening storms, with a high in the mid-90s both days. Then over the weekend, a change. The heat dome collapses, a front approaches, the temperatures go down a little bit to 90 to 92 for a high Saturday and Sunday, and radar becomes very active. Showers and storms become likely. Not a washout, but have a plan B ready and be flexible with your plans. Down on the beach, you're not going to like this if you're trying to squeeze in one more beach weekend. 80% probability of storms Saturday, 90% chance on Sunday. Right now this morning, dew point 76. It's got to be a typo. It's not. Temperature is 78 now at 6:40.
Shopping starts now, and ASC Credit Union has you covered. Our back-to-school loan helps you pay for supplies, laptops, clothes, and more. Stop by your local ASC branch or apply today at yourasccu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
all right, don't forget this afternoon on Happy Hour, we'll have full coverage of the Fauci hearings, brought to you by...
I can hardly concentrate on what Rand Paul is saying. His hair is so sexy.
Guys, get the hairstyle women are crazy about. The Rand Paul style.
Straight on the sides, curly on top, Rand Paul hair.
Rand Paul shampoo. It'll leave your grown-out natural curls on top, but also works as a conditioner to relax the hair on the sides.
Giving you the randiest style all the women want on their man.
Straight on the sides, curly on top, Rand Paul hair.
The Rand Paul style.
It's a bipartisan hairstyle. Straight and curly.
Straight on the sides, curly on top, Rand Paul hair.
Rand Paul shampoo and conditioner.
Wow, I mean, it's just coming apart for the because you got the Fauci hearing today, and Rand Paul, being a physician well-versed in the entire realm of medicine, his goal is to put him in prison. I would accept loss of government pension. He's the highest paid,
right?
Even more than presidents, at $427,000 a year.
Unbelievable. An
ankle monitor and no media. That would be the ultimate punishment. Putting him in jail. We're not going to feel that much safer. But then yesterday, the mistress of California Governor Gavin Newsom has come out with a blow-by-blow description of her affair with him. And she may have a shot with the guy because his wife's probably going to go to jail for fraud in California. These amazing times we're living in. And, of course, the Biden tapes. I'll post that link so you can check that out, too. And this afternoon, it is National Chicken Wing Day.
Yeah.
So we have big plans to celebrate at the best chicken wing place in town, and that is Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
And for those of you who don't know that we are, of course, for a few weeks now, been broadcasting pictures on Facebook and also on YouTube. All you have to do is search News Talk 93.1. And if you're watching in color this morning, look at that shirt. There's a lot of color here. I've got a bright yellow shirt. You got this flowery. Of course, Jay's still in black. The man in
There's
black.
a little bit of whatever maroon going on here.
Yeah, our friend Leah thinks Rand Paul has TV evangelist hair.
I see that.
That's a learned opinion.
Straight on the side, curly on top.
At 6:44,
TV evangelist hair.
Do you know what that tax is? This mom dining thing, the pied a terre. What the hell is that? Is that like a? What does that mean? Pied a terre.
Was that the one where it's like if you own property in New York, even though you don't live there, you still have to pay on it or something like that. I think that's what that is.
I pied a terre.
Yeah. What's that translate to in liters? Inquiring minds want to know. If you don't currently have
Get my tear check today.
If you don't currently have a great group of people to handle ongoing maintenance on your car, or when it needs repair, new brakes, new tires, you can get it all done at one location. Don Duncan, All-American Auto and Tire, our place for over 17 years now, and another season of Predictathons coming up, chance to win some Duncan dollars. We'll tell you more about that as it gets a little bit closer. In the meantime, if you have any travel plans left this summer before you hit the road, hit one of his 4 locations and get the preventive maintenance that they offer. They'll check everything, run a full diagnostic check. If it's been 4,000 or 5,000 miles since you've had the oil change, they'll give you the works. Make sure the car is properly lubed. They will check the tires to make sure you have proper tread. And when you need tires, they're the guys to see, because Don worked very hard to build direct relationships with all the major net manufacturers. So they get a wholesale price on a tire, and they never quote a price that doesn't include installation. No games, no gimmicks, no buy 3, get 1 free. It's a straight deal all the way. Plus, anything they can do to facilitate your service, just ask. Downtown at 408 Madison, 2 in Millbrook, 1 on Cusada, 1 on Highway 14. We refer to that location as Mount Duncan because it's up on the hill, top of the hill behind the McDonald's.
Snow-capped.
And Doug Mitchell and his group on Bell Road, just north of Quad. Check the traffic, cheap and trashy coming up.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, 6585, the interchange. I don't see a problem right there. And just a lot of people jockeying for position. The downtown area still doing okay also along with the boulevard. Your future, it starts this fall. Trenton State Community College is now enrolling for fall 2026. Go to trentumstate.edu, get all the information, and change your life. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The U.S. and Israel describe as positive and productive President Trump's White House meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Meanwhile, looks like things are heating up again in the Mideast. More back-and-forth exchanges of fire between the U.S. and Iran. And Jordan's military says its air defenses intercepted 5 Iranian missiles earlier today. Dr. Anthony Fauci, due on Capitol Hill today, testified before a Senate panel. His appearance comes on the heels of shocking revelations culled from his diary about COVID-19, its origins, and his role during the pandemic's darkest days. In a party-line vote, the Senate has confirmed Jay Clayton to serve as National Intelligence Director. And Japan's earthquake death toll has risen. It's now up to at least 18. Dow futures down 106 points. NASDAQ futures up 93. This is SRN News.
The following is a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
When I was feeling the stress of too much credit card debt, I looked at 2 different options, debt settlement and debt management. They may sound the same, but guess what? They're not. Debt settlement seemed like a quick fix, but I found out it would destroy my credit, create tax headaches, and hit me with huge fees. They actually told me to stop paying my bills. No way, not me. Then I turned to a debt management plan developed by the team at Trinity. They worked with my creditors, lowered my payments, reduced my interest, saved me thousands, and paid off my debt. And Trinity is a Christian company, which is important to me.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5496.
My name is Heather. Please forget debt settlement and remember Trinity Debt Management.
1-800-936-5496.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Hey y'all, this is Jeff.
And I'm Haley.
And we are the owners of J&J Power Sports and Outdoors in Millbrook. Since we've been advertising with Blue Water Broadcasting, sales have increased and our phones have been ringing off the hook.
So if you've been thinking about advertising, we highly recommend Blue Water Broadcasting.
Our advertisers are our biggest advocates. Call us to find out how radio can increase your bottom line. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
Happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
There's no business in show business to live events we can't go.
Wow. Time for the Cheap and Trashy Celebrity Gossip and Showbiz Report. I'm your Cheap and Trashy anchor, Greg Udell. And we start with a little quiz for you, too.
All right.
What male name do you think is turned up most frequently in songs?
Ooh.
What male name? All right, so I'll give you a couple of seconds to ponder this. And those of you listening at home or in your cars or sitting on the toilet, or even those of you who are busy having sex, give it a second slot. All right, the male name that's most frequently used in song lyrics, what do you think it is?
Frequently used. You have any ideas?
I mean,
this isn't your SAT exam, so
Jack is coming to mind.
Jack, that's a good guess. Richie? Were you daydreaming at your seat?
I feel like Biden right now. I can't remember.
That was a clue, wasn't it?
That's the best line of the day so far.
No. So what was the clue?
I don't know. I asked him, was that a clue?
No, there was no clue.
Oh, there was no clue.
I'm
Never
clueless today. You should know that.
There was no clue.
All right, so let's find out. He said,
Uncle John's bed, trying to the tide. It's your God. Then I needed to know John, Uncle John, dear John 360.
John was number one.
So what was the war thing? Uncle John letter? Is that what
Dear John letter?
Dear John.
And that was not good. If you were
the breakup.
Think about it. You're in Europe worrying about surviving.
Yeah.
You get a letter from your girlfriend back in the States.
Right.
She's being a skank. That had to be devastating. All right, let's do it one more time. The female name.
Oh, Jesus.
Please answer in the form of a question.
Wouldn't be Jesus.
No, it wouldn't be Jesus.
Sally.
Sally? You didn't give me a question with that, by the way.
Oh,
What
yeah.
what is Sally?
What is that?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be Who is Sally?
Who is, yeah. I can't even come up with a name. Let's go with,
Don't overthink it.
well, yeah. What's a common girl? Jane.
All right.
And the wind cries, Mary.
So all of those, I would have put the association. Along Comes Mary.
Along Comes Mary is another one.
Of course, we all know that was
marijuana.
Yeah, double entendre for dope.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I hope you had a little fun with that.
No.
Pardon me. Surprising connections that celebrities had before they were famous.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz, Snoop Dogg, America's favorite felon. No, Mike Tyson is America's favorite felon. They went to high school together in Long Beach, California.
Oh, yeah.
John Krasinski and BJ Novak from The Office were friends long before they did that show. They played on the same Little League team as kids.
Wow, that's good.
That is kind of cool.
That is cool.
Maya Rudolph and Gwyneth Paltrow, I keep thinking of her skin color and not her actual last name, became friends when they were 7 years old, and their dads were best friends in college. This must have been one heck of a dorm. Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert were roommates in Chicago when they were both young and starving comedians. Okay, you want to hear more of these?
Sure.
Larry David and Bernie Sanders are distant cousins, and that does not surprise me in the least. Have you seen the Larry David
Have
4th of
not.
July thing?
Have not.
I have not.
Not been able to bring myself to watch that, but I may take a look. Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes had a rap battle in their high school cafeteria. Jay-Z was the winner in that, and I think he has a few more $1 billion than Busta Rhymes does these days. Let's see, anybody else? Denzel Washington secretly funded Chadwick Boseman's college acting program and assisted 8 other students, too. Just some random connections. Macaulay Culkin wants to bring back Home Alone at his current age. And it's an interesting concept. Listen to this. He's either going to be a widower or a divorcee with a kid that he cannot pay enough attention to. And in this scenario, as it stands right now, Macaulay will be locked out of the house. The kid won't let him in. And every time Macaulay tries to get into the house, the kid will show that he inherited his dad's ability to sabotage and create booby traps.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
That might be funny.
Might be.
It might work.
You know, Home Alone is still the #1 comedy of all time as far as the box office.
I did not know that, but it makes sense. Although, personally, I would vote for Airplane. The most common male and female names in song titles, we covered that in case you missed it. By the way, the runners-up in the male category after John, David, James, and Peter. Mary was #1 for women, and the runners-up were Maria. I once knew a girl named Maria. Juliet, Bella, which has become a very popular dog name, and Linda.
What's a song with Bella in it?
Bella Linda by the Grassroots is one.
Oh, yeah.
By Bellamy.
God, what an awful song.
Well, but it was the T-Set's one and only big hit.
Yes, it was. It's on their box set.
Time is 6:57. All right, now we're supposed to, this sounds like the ultimate public relations effort here. Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses is supposedly a nice guy now. He was playing in Saratoga Springs, New York on Saturday. The day before the show, he went to a place called Saratoga Gelato. A local realtor who recognized him took pictures. It was her daughter that served him at the counter and just went on and on and on about what a nice guy he was.
What is Saratoga most known for besides horse racing?
Saratoga?
The water.
Oh, the mineral water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they called it Saratoga Springs.
Yes, sir.
And maybe the gelato was better with that kind of water in it. Remember about 15 years ago, a dentist had a daughter who was 13, and he gave her a ton of money to go make a song. This is well before AI, and it was called Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Her
Rebecca
name-
Black.
You know that song just turned platinum? And it is now, at first, everybody kind of made fun of it, but it's actually become a staple in many radio formats as a nostalgic pop culture item.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Well, no,
It's horrible.
Friday. I mean, it's an earworm, you know.
It didn't use AI, but it did use a whole bunch of auto-tune.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if I have a sample of that.
She's still making music, by the way.
She's got an album coming out called Age of the Exhibitionist.
Yes.
When did that age ever go away? That's what I want to know. I mean, I think that's always been, at least to some extent, in vogue, don't you?
Yeah.
I want to find this. I know I have it here somewhere. This is what happens when you collect things over a long period of time, friends. You can't find them as quickly as you would like all the time. But, yeah, well, it's Friday. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right. Next up, what do we have on TV tonight that we might want to watch as we hit the 7 o'clock hour? The streaming premiere of The Devil Wears Prada 2. I still haven't seen the first. Have either of you?
I
have not.
It's a chick flick, right?
I don't know, but I've not been interested.
Anyway, the current version has Justin Thorax, Kenneth Branagh. He's in that. Well, that's kind of interesting. Lucy Liu, he's a good actor. Streep, Blunt, and Tucci from the original are also back in the sequel. It's on Disney Plus. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Doesn't have quite the.
I didn't know it was still on the air until you.
Yeah.
We were talking about
Well,
it the other
26
day.
years ago when it was new.
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool. You can become a millionaire on this show, huh? And this is, I don't know how to read this. Ben Affleck is going to be on the show as one of the guest celebrities. Is that the kind of show you do when you're at the peak of your stardom? You can't get away from Jennifer Garner, his ex, if you wanted to, because she's either going to be in a TV show, a movie, or a Capital One commercial.
Hey, you may have this, but have you seen the ESPN New Jeopardy? It's Celebrity Sports Jeopardy.
No.
With Joe Buck hosting.
Joe Buck, who just went into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Hey, did you hear about Tony Romo last night?
Oh, I think we have some. Thank you for reminding me of that, because we do have some
He-
Tony Romo DUI audio right here.
He is one of the most heavily paid NFL guys, but on TV.
Yeah, about $18 million a year.
Yeah.
He was arrested on July 23rd, operating while under the influence in Wisconsin. He had just left a golf tournament when he got pulled over. Here is a condensed version of the arrest audio.
Where are you coming from?
The golf course. And I'm going to meet Grandma and Grandpa.
I'll take a driver's license from you.
There you go.
How many drinks have you had? As of right now, we're on a level ground. We're on a bridge. I want to convey you somewhere that's going to be an even surface, free of debris.
Yes, I agree. So we don't get hit.
Turn around for me.
Ooh.
I've seen the video.
Did he look wasted?
He did look very wasted. I
You
wonder.
know, I never, with somebody that big and famous, you could call a limo
Oh yeah, why are you driving? Yeah.
and have a fine ride home. You could call a Rolls Royce,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't hurt you one penny financially. I don't get
I
it.
wonder if what CBS is going to do.
Oh, I don't think they'll do anything. They'll just make sure he gets help, and then they'll make an announcement that we support him, and blah blah blah. Here's Dana with a traffic update.
Hey.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'm on 31 leaving Prattville going into Montgomery.
Yeah.
At McQueen Smith Road
I know where that is. Yeah.
before Candlestick Park.
Uh huh.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I know both lanes of traffic are backed up, and I'm finally easing up to the to McQueen Smith, and they've got the left lane blocked for some reason. It appears. I don't know if it's an accident. Oh wait, leaning my head out the car, I see a wrecker. So yes, there's a wreck, and traffic's backed up all the way to 82.
Okay. On 31, coming out of Prattville, going towards Montgomery. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. Cool. Well, thank you for the info.
Dana, thank
All
you
right,
for
great.
serving us and your community with your good citizenship.
Thanks. Y'all have a great day.
You too.
Dana with Biscuits Baseball.
I'm not real familiar with Megan Maroney, but she had to end the concert 3 songs in yesterday and got very emotional.
Hey guys. This is obviously the last thing I ever want to do, but I am obviously extremely sick, and I thought I did everything to make myself better, and then obviously I just can't play this show tonight. I will make it up to you guys. I absolutely promise I'll be back. I want to give you guys the show you deserve. And
Yeah, who was it the other night? It was John Bon Jovi, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Bon Jovi who.
Yeah, same thing. 3 songs in, couldn't do anymore.
Well, that would piss me off.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you're going to make good the show, fine, but are you going to reimburse people who pay for parking?
The way the tickets cost now.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
All right, we talked about Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Yeah.
Which was really, you know what made that show fun was Regis. He was a good host for that show.
That's right, he did host
It was kind of
Forgot
watchable.
about that.
But Regis is dead.
Yes,
he is.
That he is.
He is still dead.
But he still keeps in. He's a friend of Jay's.
Let me tell you something. He's becoming a big boy.
I remember who you used to use that for, and now it's passed down to me. So
Yeah.
I remember Regis and what was it? What's her name?
Kathy Lee.
Kathy Lee. Yeah. He was good. He was a character.
He
on
was
that.
good for her, and he didn't take. He did not let her bully him. She's a piece of work. Let's see. What else do we have? Trace Adkins is now able to joke about the fact that he was shot by his second wife.
Ooh.
There must be something about number 2.
You can
because
joke about that now? Is that what he
if
says?
any of my wives are going to shoot me, my second one would have been the gun woman. Oh, look who's here. It's Master Thespian.
Good morning, everybody.
The great Warhawk has ended the studio. He forgot something here yesterday.
I'll wander into the field of view so you can see me on YouTube. I look horrible. So here's a funny thing. Yesterday I was sidekicking on the show yesterday afternoon, and had some peanut M&Ms with me.
Yeah.
And dropped one on the floor, and I'm thinking, I don't want Chase to get that.
No.
Chocolate's bad for dogs. So I leaned over, sitting in the chair, to pick up that M&M, and my wallet popped out of my back pocket.
Okay.
And I didn't realize it until I got home after the show.
Yeah.
And went, uh-oh, what happened to my wallet? So I was trying to retrace my steps. I even came back and looked in the parking lot. So I texted Greg going, okay, I think I left my wallet in the studio. And bless his heart, he said, it's all right. Just come on tomorrow morning.
Anytime. This is a very casual place. And by the way, our building is protected by applied security. So
Ooh.
I knew your wallet would be safe.
By the
over there.
way, I've got an air tag in my wallet. And so I
You always know,
I
yeah.
always know where it is. Yeah.
Well, you're traveling all the time. You're all over the world. So
He's here today, though.
But I appreciate
Sure.
hanging
Glad
on
to do
to
it, my
that.
friend. Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Oh, I like his shirt. He's got a National Tropical Weather shirt.
Hey, look at the coloring on these shirts here.
Yeah.
I lost some weight from the surgery, and a lot of shirts that they weren't ill-fitting. They were just a little too tight in the seat.
Yeah.
Now I got room to breathe.
There you
So
go. That's good.
I will look better in the days ahead.
There you go.
Well, y'all have fun.
All righty.
I will continue listening.
Thanks.
Thank you. I will see you later on this afternoon.
All right, my friend. Looking forward to it. We got lots to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
The Fauci hearing will be today. Oh, boy.
That starts at 7:30, by the way, our time.
I just saw another thing on the Tony Romo arrest, but basically his story was that he was going to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Sources say Robert Downey Jr., sources say this, is earning $100 million for the 2 upcoming Avengers movies.
Boy, he turned his life around. Do you remember when he was...
Oh, yeah.
He was...
We thought he was going to be one of those...
basket case.
27-year-old fatalities.
He wound up naked in somebody's house. And
Well, that's happened to me.
well,
But it was with permission.
okay.
Let's see. Evan Rachel Wood says she's sad she wasn't asked to return for Practical Magic 2. There must have been a good reason for that. The Twin Peaks cast will tour the U.S. later this year through early 2027. I take it there's an updated version of that show, right?
They did either one new season or 2 new seasons. I think they did 1 new season. That they did.
Same director?
Lynch, yeah. Before he died, yeah.
Lynch died?
Yeah, David Lynch.
When did that happen?
Let me look it up for you.
How did I miss that?
Yeah.
The first Twin Peaks, that was a phenomenon.
It was quirky.
This is well before the internet.
What was her
Everybody
name?
was talking about
What
it.
was
Laura Palmer.
Laura Palmer.
Who killed Laura?
He died January 16th of 2025.
I was absent when that happened. I'm amazed I didn't know that.
Born January 20th, 1946. So he almost had another birthday he was going to have. But yeah, he passed away.
Well, at least I admit my intelligibilities. And now it's 7:10.
It's me again. I'm here to tell you about Heirloom Jewelers, of course, here in Montgomery over at Hampstead. The Hampstead High Street, 5272 Hampstead High Street is where Heirloom Jewelers is. Now, to tell you that location first is just to let you know that, hey, that's where you're going to go eventually. But, yeah, it's going to start with a phone call to Troop Booth, 260-0066, 260-0066. Troop Booth is the only person there at Heirloom Jewelers. He is the only one that's going to answer that phone. If a voicemail picks up, just leave a message. He'll call you back. You can also text that number as well, 260-0066. He offers fair and honest values and pricing and free evaluations as well. So if you are looking to buy, you have to call that number. If you're looking to sell, you have to call that number. Maybe you don't know what you have that you want to sell. You know, I got jewelry here, but I don't know what the value of it is. I don't even know like what kind of stone that is or what it might be. Troop will help you out with that. He's got a degree from the Gemological Institute of America, but it all starts with a phone call, 260-0066. And it also starts with a visit to either their Facebook page, Instagram page, or their website, which is heirloomjewelers.com. So make sure you check that out. See something you like or see something you want to sell, give them a call, 260-0066, or online at heirloomjewelers.com.
A couple of minutes back, we were talking about the Devil Wears Prada. I'd asked you guys if you had seen it.
Yeah.
A listener comment on that. I will not give the name.
Okay.
I got forced to watch the original Devil Wears Prada in the movie theater with the girl I was dating at the time. Trust me, you didn't miss much unless you have a...
Hoo-ah!
Okay, so I get it. It is, in fact, a check. Traffic time. Gary, 7-Eleven.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, your Wednesday morning looking good still. 65 and 85, both interstates, not a problem along with the boulevard. Starting to see more people, though. Just drive carefully. Thompson Tractors proud to offer the all-new Workhorse Special, the new Cat 255 compact track loader. Thompson Tractor off I-85 and just past Chantilly Parkway. Great people. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
This is not headline news. It's National Chicken Wing Day, or now how it's known to Americans, National Brag About How Much Healthier Chicken Wings Are in Your Air Fryer Day. Another Deadpool is in the works, because even Ryan Reynolds needs a break from Blake Lively. New BuzzFeed owner Byron Allen is cutting 35% of its staff. He's calling the move Employees Unleashed. Christy McNichol took a selfie with Carney Wilson. It was for a photographic exhibit called Things You Haven't Thought About in Decades. This is not headline news.
A new year brings new opportunities, and right now the market is starting to shift.
Interest rates are beginning to come down, which means more buying power and more options for buyers who've been waiting.
If you're thinking about buying a home, this could be the moment to take that next step.
And whether you're buying, selling, or investing, having experience on your side matters more than ever.
At Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, we're also growing our team.
If you're an experienced agent ready to make a difference in this market and want to be part of a team that values knowledge, support, and results, call Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, where opportunity meets experience.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Your weight loss journey can be difficult, expensive, and sometimes the products don't live up to the hype. Not anymore. Introducing over-the-counter Cyclospora.
I lost 15 pounds in one sitting.
Just sprinkle Cyclospora on your salad, fresh fruits or vegetables, and within 2 weeks, you'll lose the weight.
When I stepped on the scale, I nearly myself.
Side effects include explosive diarrhea. Actually, that's not a side effect. That's what it does. Cyclospora. Always remain within 5 paces of the nearest toilet. Road trips are not recommended while on Cyclospora. Operating heavy machinery? Depends.
It's like the weight shot right out of me.
Cyclospora. Available at your neighborhood grocer and participating fast food restaurants.
Cyclospora, less of you in just a poo.
Thanks, Cyclospora.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
The cost of owning a dog. Find out how much right after.
That's RN News. I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The Senate panel will hear from Dr. Anthony Fauci today. Fauci at the center of the nation's COVID pandemic response, scheduled to testify this morning. The testimony comes in the wake of revelations from his diary about COVID-19, its origins, and his role during the pandemic's darkest days. Jay Clayton is in. He's been confirmed by the Senate as the new National Intelligence Director, and it was a party line vote. A touching eulogy from President Trump at yesterday's funeral of Senator Lindsey Graham at Washington National Cathedral. Mr. Trump calling the late senator from South Carolina a true American original who left us much too soon. Huge search and rescue operation on Japan's southern island of Kyushu, devastated by a powerful earthquake. On Wall Street, the Dow futures down 147. More details, srnnews.com.
The following is a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
When I was feeling the stress of too much credit card debt, I looked at 2 different options, debt settlement and debt management. They may sound the same, but guess what? They're not. Debt settlement seemed like a quick fix, but I found out it would destroy my credit, create tax headaches, and hit me with huge fees. They actually told me to stop paying my bills. No way, not me. Then I turned to a debt management plan developed by the team at Trinity. They worked with my creditors, lowered my payments, reduced my interest, saved me thousands, and paid off my debt. And Trinity is a Christian company, which is important to me.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5496.
My name is Heather. Please forget debt settlement. And remember, Trinity Debt Management.
1-800-936-5496.
Check this out.
How much is that doggy gonna cost you? About $5,000 a year. Between veterinary bills and dog food, dental care and cleaning his ears. $100 a month for grooming.
And chickens.
When doggy is shedding his hair. To afford the cost that you're accruing, you'd have to be a millionaire. With dog beds, chew toys, and vaccinations, and blankets, and dog treats, and bones, plus doggy daycare and medication, that doggy will make you go broke.
People that have multiple dogs, I don't know how they do that. It's so expensive.
When did this happen? When did the cost of owning a dog become so? It's almost prohibitive. You recall how sad it was.
Mm-hmm.
Virtually every dog that was available was adopted at the onset of COVID.
At the beginning of COVID.
And then when it ended, a lot of those dogs were taken back to shelters.
They were turning them back. How do you do that?
I don't know, unless it's really a financial no choice. Hey, here's a phone call at random at
See who it is.
7:20.
Hey, hi.
Hi, who's this?
It's Bo Holt.
Hey, man.
What's up, man?
Yeah, you're talking about the the dog costs. I love all my dogs and would not get rid of them for the world. But I've got to take 3 of them to the vet this weekend. They're actually going to be boarded too because we got to go somewhere. But without the boarding, just what all they have to have done with the heartworm prevention and checks and all that.
Yeah.
It's going to be $520-something before taxes just for the medical for 3 dogs.
I believe it.
That's just for maintenance, for health and checkups.
And I just don't remember pet care always costing this much.
No. And part of the problem is that many vets have sold their practices to entities, whatever they're called, and they don't own the practice. They work for the practice they built.
It's,
so they're
it's a
employed.
national stuff right now. Yeah, you're right.
You know, because you used to be able to work with a vet if he recommended a surgery, said, well, we'll figure something out so you can get the dog what it needs.
And when the vet says, we'd like to do these kind of tests, would you approve them? What are we going to say? No?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's your dog. Yeah.
Yeah, and
you're gonna,
I guess I don't know. It has to do with people considering dogs more part of the family now than they used to. I don't know, but I've always loved my dogs. I mean, as long as I've been alive, I'm 45, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, when
I
we
don't
had
know,
dogs
but
when I was a kid, that was well before your childhood, Bo. Yeah, they were part of the family. Period.
No doubt. No doubt. Yep.
So when y'all see me out there on the boulevard with, on y'all's way to Blue Water in the day, don't judge me. I'm just trying to take care of Grace, Rupert, and Zelda.
I love those names. Grace, Rupert. It's a great dog name. And Zelda, Barry Montgomery.
And I just wrote down, I got to reorder some treats, his favorite treats, and he's got expensive taste.
Oh, we used to order the chicken chews.
Chicken. As a matter of fact, that's what I have to reorder today. And it's not cheap.
No, they're like $30-$40 a bag.
Yeah, sure.
Wow. Well, good to hear from you.
Thanks.
You too. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Coming up on this radio broadcast, we have Random Facts with Jay. At the end of that, we do a pop quiz question, give away a $20 Food Outlet gift certificate. And guess what I have? It's Wednesday.
Hey, the new Food Outlet specials are here.
Yes, the new Food Outlet special. Summer savings from Food Outlet. Cost plus 10% pricing saves you throughout the store. In fact, I may run by mine for a couple of items after the show. Been really hitting the chocolate, but it's got so much protein in it. And it's delicious. Surefine is the brand, and it comes in little quart jugs. I'm telling you, if you like chocolate milk and you haven't tried that brand, that's the house brand of food outlet, and they make a ton of products that are all really excellent for even more savings. In the meat department, Chuck Roast, Rich's old buddy, is back at $6.42 a pound. You also have chicken leg quarters at $5.95 for a 10-pound bag. And for frozen treats, you know, our friend Jenny, Queen Jenny, who used to be the ruler of all El Moranians, brought me a chicken pot pie when I was just out of the hospital.
I love pot pies.
Oh my goodness, it works so well with a side of cranberries, jellied cranberries.
Mm-hmm.
Banquet pot pies are only 97 cents.
Can you imagine that?
No. Ritz crackers, $3.88 for the family-sized box. Hormel bacon, a whole pound, $4.96. And Sunnyland Jumbo Franks, 95 cents. Well, the price of hot dogs is great. 95 cents for a pound of wieners. Pretty good. And serve those on the side with some Pringles salty snacks. The canisters are $1.98 each. And all your favorite Coke products are $10.79 by the 24-can suitcase pack. These specials are good through Tuesday of next week, but cost plus 10% pricing is a reason to go there anytime. Food outlet with 3 locations and locally owned too, friends. You all know how important it is. Support your local grocer with locations on Highway 14 in Millbrook, Main Street in Prattville, and I'll see you at mine, I hope someday, Coliseum Boulevard next to Eastbrook Flea Market and Antique Mall.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
I saw a post one of my buddies in this business posted yesterday. Deodorant alert. I love that. Heat advisory continues in effect today. Sun cloud mix. We're cloudy at the moment. Dangerous heat today. We're already at a heat index of 85. Headed to a heat index as high as 109 today, with the actual high temperature probably close to 97. Some random scattered afternoon and evening storms. Some could be on the strong side. Big heat produces big storms. Low tonight 76. Got that full moon tonight, full buck moon. Thursday and Friday, only widely scattered to isolated storms in the afternoon hours. Most towns will get skipped, and highs in the mid-90s both days. And then over the weekend, temperatures go down a bit, 90 to 92 for a high Saturday and Sunday, and rain chances go sky high. You know, the Weather Service is carrying 70% probabilities on Saturday and Sunday. I'm closer to 60% in my forecast. But not a washout, just a lot of storms on the radar, and our weather app will keep you on top of the action. If you don't have our weather app, it's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. Right now this morning, with a dew point of 76, that's 89% relative humidity. The temperature is 79, but the heat index 85 now at 726.
By the way, if you look at the sky, it's a whole blanket of little puffy clouds. It's like a big comforter up there.
Those are high clouds called cirrocumulus. And
that sounds like a movie by Christopher Nolan.
When the heat hits to the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
Gathering our Morning Maroon nominees for later, brought to you by J&J Power Sports Outdoors in Millbrook. They are your go-to bad boy dealer. And wouldn't you know it, a woman who was driving a not bad boy lawnmower got a DUI.
Oh, my gosh. I wonder if Tony Romo has been cutting his lawn drunk.
I can't imagine anything I'd like to do less. I mean, I haven't had a drink in a long, long time, as you know.
Yeah.
But just the thought of being even slightly inebriated, then going out in this heat and humidity, pushing a mower.
Oh my gosh.
No.
And what alcohol does to your system, it's not good to be out in the heat.
Also, potential Morning Maroon or maybe some other place, but apparently somebody pooped in a mosh pit.
Yeah, I read about that. Had some stomach troubles, and then it just went south from there.
Sure did.
Because then people started throwing up. Oh boy, it got bad.
How do you like this? The self-serve kiosk at Popeyes. They want
Yeah,
a tip.
I heard about that. Yeah.
When does this end? I mean, you know, I will always give a couple of bucks, even if I'm picking something up. If you're nice to me, you know, I'll tip.
So,
but I'm
So
not
if you-
tipping a machine. I'm not tipping.
So if
a
you
machine.
pick something up, if you call in an order and you pick something up, who are you tipping?
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to mention the name of the restaurant, but I picked up a Reuben yesterday and some fries.
A Reuben that wasn't made by me.
Yes, I know.
At 2 Brute.
Anyway, so they had one of those machines where you put the card in, and okay, and then the last thing that came up was tip 20, 25, 22. No, why? Why am I giving you a tip if you're just handing me this back?
See, to me, the difference is if there's a human being involved and they're nice and friendly and welcoming and make you feel
Yeah,
appreciated,
okay.
always a little tip.
Yeah.
But
So you're tipping the person who gives you service,
yes,
not tipping the people who cook the food,
Right.
who did on any of that. That's what I'm getting at. Because obviously you're not tipping a machine. The money goes somewhere. I have no idea. But I mean, when you tip, even on a delivery, I don't know who gets it, but
But aren't they paid a handsome salary to prepare that food? I mean, that's usually the highest paid worker in a place.
I have no idea. I honestly don't know. This is me just asking
You
questions.
know, in New York, they were overcharging us by 3% because
That's
of,
because of debit cards and stuff. There's a transaction fee. That's why they do that. They don't. I mean, and then apparently they can do.
Oh,
that
you're
legally.
paying for convenience. Absolutely. When you use a card of some sort, you're paying for that convenience.
So Popeyes has a robot
kiosk. Yeah, and
there's an option to tip, right? It doesn't pull the tip.
No,
right.
But that's a little. You know what? That's chutzpah for a machine to expect a tip. But like you say, maybe it's for the cooks.
I don't know. I'm throwing that out there. Obviously, the machine doesn't just get it, but you know, it's that tips are dispersed somehow. I suppose.
There's some. I want to mention this real quick because he's my favorite member of Congress, Byron Donalds, who is running for governor of Florida to replace Ron DeSantis.
Mm-hmm.
And polls showing that he is doing very well in that race. And I really, really hope he wins. He could be a game changer. Not that DeSantis has done a great job, but I mean, look at Florida's growth and everything. But this guy is so bright and so no nonsense. He's one of those very few people that in the political realm.
You know, and during
trust.
COVID, Florida was doing great.
Yeah, because DeSantis refused to buckle under the little Fuhrer.
He did.
Which is one of Fauci's many nicknames, and he'll have more after today. I can guarantee you that. All right, we're at 7:30. The bus to camp 9 o'clock is halfway there. We'll get closer with random facts next after some news.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, these are today's top stories. Montgomery police have identified the victim in a deadly Monday afternoon shooting. Officers responded to the 4200 block of Amherst Drive just after 4 p.m., where 62-year-old Alan Griffin was found dead from a gunshot wound. Police have provided no further details regarding suspect or motive. Griffin is Montgomery's 31st confirmed homicide victim so far this year. A $10,000 reward is now being offered for information that helps solve a 2025 Montgomery murder. 21-year-old Christopher Washington and 2 other people were shot September 28th in the 2400 block of East South Boulevard. Washington later died from his injuries at a local hospital. His family is offering a $9,000 reward for information in addition to $1,000 from Crime Stoppers. Anyone with information regarding the murder of Christopher Washington is urged to contact authorities. A bill has been introduced in the United States House of Representatives to honor the Tuskegee Airmen with a memorial in Washington, D.C. The bill has the complete support of the entire Alabama U.S. House delegation. The Tuskegee Airmen were America's first black military pilots who trained in Alabama to fight in World War II. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson with the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. Here are several ways to attract more buyers to your home. First, price it right to sell, not to sit. An accurate market analysis will tell you what price it should be. Next, prepare the home to show and sell by deep cleaning by a professional cleaner, including carpet. Declutter all rooms, including closets. Evaluate flooring, replace if needed. Paint inside and out where needed, and make the kitchen and bath sparkle. How about the exterior? Are the colors faded on the shutters or fascia? Power washing them and all sidewalks and driveways and patios prior to listing the house. Remember, your price and curb appeal will create a showing appointment. Your condition of the house will make them stay and look longer and buy quicker. For all the steps you need to take to get your house ready for sale, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 334-221-2883 or 334-551-0225.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And now a star is born. On July 29th, 1953, the world welcomed Project Runway host Tim Gunn.
Congratulations, it's a boy.
Oh, nurse, what are you wearing? Pajamas and Crocs? Seriously? Resolve the scrubs. No wonder all the babies are crying in here. Make it work.
Tim Gunn, a star is born.
And now,
here's another high caliber edition of
High caliber
Gun. Yeah.
Gun.
Did you know? You familiar with actress by the name of Mercedes McCambridge?
Yes, she did the voice in The Exorcist.
That's right. You want to know how she did that voice?
Your mother went. What?
Yeah, so you want to know how she did that voice?
Drunk?
Yes. Well, she wasn't drunk, but she did drink.
Yeah.
She swallowed raw eggs. She smoked and drank heavily.
Yeah.
And she let the producers keep her in restraints in her chair.
That's a good idea.
To get that voice.
I like that because it was very effective.
What's her last name again?
Mercedes McCambridge.
I'm surprised you don't know that, Mr. Thomas.
No, I do not.
I am disappointed in you. I'm kidding.
Your mother.
Hey, your mother. I know where that's going.
Well, here's the name you probably both know, and if not, you'll remember it. But John Surratt Jr.
It sounds familiar,
right?
John Surratt.
Yeah, Surratt.
Was that one of the conspirators in Lincoln?
Correct. I told you guys would know this.
Hey, who's smarter than a fifth grader in this group?
You know what happened to him? Because I'm about to tell you.
Hung?
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't know. I never saw him in that movie.
Is he the one that...
Jay Scott, everybody. He'll be here till 9.
He's the one that got away, right? I mean, he was in Europe.
He did get away.
He was in Europe.
You're exactly right. He fled to Canada. Then he went to England. He joined the Papal Guard in Rome.
Wow.
And then in Alexandria, Egypt, he was arrested. He was sent back to the U.S. for trial. The case was later dropped, and he lived in Baltimore until his death in 1916.
How did they find him in those days? You didn't have transatlantic cable or...
No idea.
Well, they mailed a picture of the guy, spread this around over in London or
He
Europe?
probably chatted it up, you know?
Yeah, I would
He
imagine.
probably said a couple of things like, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you know the woman who famously ruined a Jesus painting in Spain? She messed it up and then she painted over it and it looks stupid. But she was celebrated for it, actually, because the viral painting drew in thousands of visitors and raised money for an elderly home there. The botched painting now sits protected behind a large piece of glass. So, it worked out, I guess. Did you know the first known feature-length film to break the fourth wall was a 1918 silent film, which is odd to think of them breaking the fourth wall when you can't hear anything.
Yeah.
It was a film called Men Who Have Made Love to Me.
Oh, my.
The star of that film, Mary McLean, played a fictionalized version of herself, and she would step out of narrative scenes and then address the camera.
Huh.
And talk to the audience in a sense, even though it was a silent film, she, talked to the audience. Did you know American cheese has become so popular on cheesesteaks?
How popular is it?
Yeah. Well, the Philly, South Jersey market makes up 50% of Kraft's white American cheese market.
I was going to say, it has to be. It can't be regular yellow.
No, it's got to be the
Philly what?
Philly, South Jersey.
That's a lot of cheesesteak.
It is a lot. I haven't had a good cheesesteak in a while, actually.
You have not had one of mine.
I think you've made one once.
I mean, it's with shaved prime rib.
I mean, it's been
mushrooms,
forever.
onions.
It's probably been forever since you've made one.
All right, I'm going to rectify that before next week.
Did you know there are only 2 of these in the world, and they are what's called double landlocked countries?
Double landlocked.
These would be landlocked countries that are also surrounded by other landlocked countries.
Oh, okay.
So there's only 2 of them that exist.
Okay, so I'm going to say Switzerland is one of them.
It is not.
Okay, I'm going to say Switzerland is one of them.
It is not. I'm not even looking for you guys to guess just because.
Okay. All right, Lebanon?
Liechtenstein.
Oh.
Liechtenstein.
That's one country, and the other one is Uzbekistan.
That's Herman Cain's favorite country.
Uzbekistan, yeah.
The late Herman Cain.
Those 2 countries are they're landlocked already, but they're also surrounded by other landlocked countries. So double landlocked.
Oh.
Yeah, double landlocked. Yeah. So coming up on Random Facts, we have a random fact about Machiavelli. So we'll be going back a little ways on that one. I will tell you about a man named Richard Rogers and what he did in 1973. We have a Beatles random fact for you.
Oh.
And I don't mean dung and
Stink bug.
Yeah, I mean the actual Beatles themselves. Who else do we have? Oh, you ever heard of that book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
I remember the TV series Rich Man, Poor Man, but
no, it's I don't want to say it's a self-help book, but it's one of those self-financial Rich Dad, Poor Dad books. Anyway, they would do, I mean, they don't do them anymore, but they used to do it because they buy advertising here. They used to do seminars. So they'd come to town and be like, hey, the whole thing's free. And you go and do that. And then they try to sell you the books. And then you go and do seminars and sell, kind of one of those.
Pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it had a little sense of that. But anyway, we'll tell you about that. And then we also have a random fact. It's not really a statistic, but something about self-inflicted pain that you can have and the experience of it. I'll tell you more about it coming up on Random Facts.
Another potential Morning Maroon nominee, which will be brought to you later by J&J Power Sports Outdoors in the Millbrook. Somebody who tried to steal cannonballs from Fort Morgan. You probably know that name because you know the Civil War.
Yeah.
They tried to steal cannonballs?
And then tried to get them through airport security.
Or is that a cannonball in your pocket? I mean, how do you?
I don't know.
How do you?
It's a story.
They're heavy, I guess.
Yeah.
And they're quite large. Can be.
It's 7:42. I don't doubt that Donnie Turner's already been at Montgomery Paint and Body for an hour and 42 minutes.
Yeah, I bet.
He's just that way. He works hard. For him, it's not about the money. It's about the quality. It's literally an obsession. And I join many of Donnie's friends in hoping that you need a break, buddy. You need a break. They got talented people at MPB. But Donnie's determination to make sure that every car they take in and repair is going back to a customer who's going to be 100% satisfied, if not shocked. How many people have been in the bay at Montgomery Paint and Body, seen their vehicle repaired and said, I'm shocked. Because they do that good of a job. So that's why if your car is damaged, you got a choice. You want to get it fixed or do you want to get fixed right? by a local business owner who still maintains the very high standards he established over 4 decades ago. That's Montgomery Paint and Body. 27 Rec with a W in the 334 for MPB on the Boulevard at East Shirley Lane. Let's see if anybody needs them at the moment. Part 2 of Random Facts next.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, that accident earlier, Highway 31 out of Prattville at the River Bridge, that one's cleared up and out of the way. 65 and 85 doing okay at this second. Get $3,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra at McKinnon Toyota. At the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212. They're off I-65 in Clanton. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
What are you getting? Still deciding, but I do know on August 11th, I'm choosing Rhett Marcus for Congress. Why Rhett Marcus? Because he's a true conservative, endorsed by President Trump and Senator Katie Britt. Oh, then you can trust him. And he's a small business owner, not a politician. Sounds like this choice on August 11th is the easiest decision we'll ever make.
Remember to vote on August 11th. I'm Rhett Marcus, the Trump-endorsed candidate for Congress, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Rhett for Alabama.
Attention River Region business owners. Local counties are now inspecting and enforcing backflow prevention requirements. Headley Plumbing is fully certified to install, repair, and test backflow preventers, helping you stay compliant and avoid costly violations. We've been serving the River Region for decades with dependable professional service you can trust. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the River Region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the River Region. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Look.
Tonight, Hallmark's Christmas in July celebration continues with Christmas at the Beach. She's a gorgeous country singer from a small town with a paralyzing fear of the ocean and an old pickup truck that left her stranded in Malibu. He's a gorgeous LA County lifeguard with a washboard stomach and lucrative side hustle selling chum to the producers of TV's Shark Week. Will looking hot prevail over that unavoidable fishy smell, or is their dream all wet? Come on, Spicoli. It's a Hallmark movie. It's Christmas at the Beach, tonight on the Hallmark Channel.
And now,
here's the great white Jay Scott with
Random Facts. From the beach to great white, as in whale.
Oh, you're great. You're white. There's a shark by that species. It all works.
The great white. Did you know?
It's mighty white of you.
That because his father was born illegitimately, Machiavelli himself did not enjoy full citizenship rights.
In what country?
Oh, it does not say.
Machiavelli sounds like something you get at Starbucks. With some whipped cream.
Yeah, with the grande size.
Yeah.
I'll take a grande Machiavelli, please. His father was Bernardo. Bernardo was his father's name. He was born out of wedlock, which under Renaissance Florentine law stripped him of full citizen status and the right to hold public office.
So that'd be Italy.
Florentine, yeah. Or Florence. Yeah, Florence, Italy.
Thus the term Machiavellian.
Did you know Richard Rogers? In 1973, he killed his roommate, but claimed self-defense and was found not guilty. In 1988, he was acquitted after drugging and blinding a man. I'm sorry, not blinding, binding a man.
Binding?
Yeah.
Is that like making him constipated?
Nice. I don't know. I don't believe
Just
so.
the misuse of words.
He then became what was known as the last call killer, murdering 4 men until new fingerprint technology caught him in 2001.
Wow, he was a
1973 to 2001.
quite a character.
Mm-hmm.
An escape artist of sorts. My goodness.
Did you know on the album cover Help by the Beatles, the band wanted to position their arms to spell help in what is known as flag semaphore?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they didn't like the look of the way that was.
Right.
So they instead chose to position their arms in a more visually pleasing position, which in flag semaphore spelled out a word called NUJV. Yeah, it was NUJV.
The V is silent.
Yeah. So help is not what is spelled on the cover of the album there.
And we had the Beatles' Help on the timeline this morning.
Yeah.
How about that?
And this is something I did God knows how long ago. Yep. Did you know neither of the men behind the rich dad, poor dad thing were actually ever poor? Poor Dad was based on Robert Kiyoski's father, which was named Ralph Kioski, I think, if I'm pronouncing this right, and I don't think I am. He was Hawaii's top education official, while the rich dad was based on a Hawaiian hotel and real estate businessman named Richard Kimmy. So, yeah, don't know where we got the poor dad from, but yeah, they were both rich dads who were involved with that.
Scam?
Probably. And finally, did you know self-inflicted pain is experienced as more tolerable than the same stimulus applied by another person?
Wait a minute. No, I don't. Explain.
If you pinch yourself, you can stand it more if I come over there and pinch you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you slapped yourself in the face, you'd be able to stand that more if I came over there and slapped you in the face.
Don't hit him.
Oh, God, don't do it, Rich.
Ow.
Yeah, you know, it's
We
one of
can't
those
hit- we
situations.
can't hit Uncle Chi-Chi.
You can tolerate the pain more if it's self-inflicted than you can if somebody inflicts it upon you. Put it that way. So those are all of your random facts.
Today is the 29th, and this is the date every month that Adams Drugs refills all my stuff, which is a great convenience because I don't have to think.
Does your medication only last a month?
The prescriptions are
Really? It's only a monthly. Okay, yeah.
But
I haven't
again,
gotten there yet, but yeah.
They take a lot of.
I'm on my way.
They take so much inconvenience out of it for you. In fact, I'll even call and ask, "Would you like us to go ahead and do this, this, and this?" But basically, and I don't mind stopping in because I always feel better when I walk out because they're just such nice folks over there on Copperfield and Taylor Road. But yeah, whatever they can do to make life more convenient. And if you'd like that one date a month where you get everything refilled that you use on a regular basis, just ask. They're happy to do it. Saving you money on copays, giving you personal guidance. And again, I had to take something new after this surgery, and I had never taken this medication before. So I talked to the pharmacist, "Can you give me a little recap on what to expect from this?"
Mm-hmm.
She was fantastic and said, "By the way, I've used this medication myself, and so everything I'm telling you is from personal experience." I just thought that personal touch was really cool.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're there, you're not going to get lost in the crowd because they have time and staffing, adequate staffing to take care of everybody. No lines, no eye rolls at the counter. It's your health. They want to take great care of you. That's why they're your ultimate hometown pharmacy. Visit adamsdrugs.net for the one nearest you. Okay, there. Here is the Great White Jay with this great white way of doing a $20 Food Outlet Pop quiz question.
Earlier in Random Facts, we talked about cheese, specifically American cheese there.
That's right.
50% of Kraft white American cheese, that market is for what food?
Yeah. What market this?
Yeah, what food?
What specifically does it go for? 50%
Yeah.
of American white cheese.
Okay, Mares and Phillies, let's get to the phone. Gallop over there at 272-9228, 334-272-9228. Getting a little carried away with the wordplay here today. And Emily Hayes
Yay, fun.
and Jerry Howell with traffic.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, we have an accident, the 1000 block of Hyundai Boulevard. Be careful in that area. Otherwise, surround the city, 65, 85, the Interchange Boulevard, Maxwell and Gunner, all busy but doing good. Get $3,000 customer cash on a new Toyota Tundra at McKinnon Toyota. Add the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212. They're off I-65 in Clanton. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
Is he eligible?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's what the word on the street is.
Okay.
It's back up, Steve.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, yes, almost 50 years married, but I am eligible. All righty. Greg, your convoluted intros always high caliber. That's ammo. Yeah, but
I was pretty
Jay,
proud of today, honestly.
Great.
You always put a bite into the.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Anyhow, the questions there, but anyhow, South Jersey, Philly steak. Man,
Philly.
Yeah, that's it.
Those are, I remember when I moved from Hawaii to Washington D.C. I heard of the Philly steak and I had to have one. And boy, oh my gosh!
Isn't there two competing ones as far as
Gino? I think is it Gino's or?
And they're almost across the street from each other or something. I don't know, but there's two.
Wish I knew that, but I lived in South Jersey for about 4 years, and anytime I went to Philadelphia, that's all I had. Was
Yeah,
steak.
well, it's a big deal. It's a must do when you're in Philly. Yep.
But the guys on the street that'll cook them too. They have the little street vendors as well.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gino's Steak. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's Gino's Steaks, and then it's Pat's
Is that
King
the
of
other one?
Steaks.
Is that
Those
the
are the
other one?
two that are, yeah.
I think they're really.
They're like
close
right
by.
across the street from each other.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
Well, cool, man.
Hang on, you're going to Food Outlet.
All right, stand by. Jay's got to talk to you.
Yeah, it's time for Jay to have the talk with you.
Weather service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Yesterday at 12 noon, the heat index was 110.
Steve, what you did?
Yeah.
It was. We ended up with 111 as the peak, but my gosh, at 12 noon it was just stifling outside. And today I've got us around 109 on the heat index. Another heat advisory today with a sun and cloud mix. The actual high temperature up to about 97 today. Random, scattered afternoon and evening storms. In fact, some of those could be on the strong side. There is a marginal severe weather risk south of Montgomery now, from about, let's say, south of a Greenville, Troy line for the most part. We got a full moon tonight. Overnight low temperature down to about 76. Thursday and Friday, only widely scattered or maybe isolated storms at best, with highs in the mid-90s both Thursday and Friday. And the weekend temperatures down a little bit because the heat dome will collapse and be replaced by a trough. There is a front approaching. So the temperatures go down for a high 90 to 92 Saturday and Sunday. But the rain chances go sky high with numerous storms in the afternoon and evening hours. And some of those could be on the strong side as well. Right now this morning, already heat index of 85. The actual temperature 79 here at 7:56.
All right, let's say we do a stand-up standoff in a little bit.
Sure.
That would be great.
Yeah.
In fact, I haven't even looked to see who do we have today and why they might be incredibly entertaining. We have two people I've absolutely never heard of.
One on Yeti coolers and the other one on being Italian.
Yeah. On this, it's National Chicken Wing Day. What's the other one?
Lasagna.
Lasagna. So Garfield the cat will be celebrating.
That's
that.
right.
Right now, as we get close to 8 o'clock, here's Wall Street Business.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. Americans' confidence in the economy fell this month as gasoline prices resumed their climb after the U.S. and Iran stepped up their fighting. The Conference Board said Tuesday that its consumer confidence index fell to 90.8 in July from 92.2 in June. Johnson & Johnson has agreed to pay $5.5 billion to tie up remaining lawsuits that claim its talc products caused ovarian cancer. The drug maker has been fighting talc-related lawsuits for more than a decade. Visa plans to cut 7% of its workforce, or about 2,600 jobs, according to a company spokesperson, as the payments processor seeks to become more efficient. The job cuts will primarily affect technology and product teams. UPS lifted annual revenue and profit forecast above Wall Street estimates on Tuesday as it returned to growth on strong domestic demand after it completed a plan to deliver fewer packages for Amazon. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Bowen Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
I suffered with plantar fasciitis for almost 20 years. I would try drugstore insoles and supports.
If you suffer with plantar fasciitis, we know the search for pain relief can feel like a hopeless ordeal.
I've been through surgeries, foot injections. I thought that foot pain was going to be with me for the rest of my life.
At the Good Feet store, we hear stories every day of all kinds of cheap inserts, expensive shoes, and other failed remedies people have tried that just didn't work.
I was trying all different things. Not a single one worked. And then I was driving past the Good Feet store, and I thought, why not? Give it a try. They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support for my feet. Then it was like, okay, this is different. These make a difference.
I'm so glad I met Good Feet. That changed my life.
Don't lose hope. Give the Good Feet store a try.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Tear out the front page. Stand by for a scoop. Stop the presses. Copy boy. Copy boy. Stop the presses.
You know, it's big news if it's Shemp. All right, this just in from the Fauci hearing on Capitol Hill. He has pled the Fifth Amendment to every single question posed by Rand Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Constitution does protect you against self-incrimination, but every time he invokes the Fifth and can't answer the question, he is saying, I'm guilty.
Yeah. Yep.
The one question that jumped out at me, Paul asked Fauci, did the CIA in an interagency arrangement provide you with money to fund these Wuhan labs? He wouldn't answer that one.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, this guy is guilty. They need to take away his pension, put an ankle monitor on him.
What can they do? Can Congress do that?
That's a good question. Department of Justice, I think they can refer for prosecution, but that always doesn't mean they're going to do it. It depends.
Yeah.
But what I really hope comes out of this is that everybody that thought this guy was some kind of a little god through the COVID process was actually a crook who was not only lining his own pocket, but aiding and abetting in the rigging of an election with absentee ballots and all the rest of the crap. Plus, he never said the same thing twice.
My name is Dr. Tony Fauci. I'm the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases at NIH. People should not be walking around with masks. If a person wants to put on 2 masks, I see no reason to tell them not to.
Follow the Fauci.
Travel restrictions are not going to help. You can't just travel restrict everyone. It is not a good idea to travel period. To the real Dr. Fauci, thank you for your calm and clarity. And then we'll have herd immunity. Quite frankly, that is nonsense. You very likely could have overwhelming majority of the people vaccinated, which means you'd have herd immunity that would allow you to safely get people back to school. Fauci and other experts told us that 60% of America would have to be vaccinated before we could get back to normal. Now, Fauci tells the New York Times it could be 90%. And he admitted he'd been deliberately moving the goalpost because America wasn't ready to hear the truth. We've got to be careful when there's mixed messages and inconsistencies in messaging.
Isn't that ironic, him saying that? All right, I promised to stand up. Time for comic relief.
What
and
should we do first?
Jim Culleton, I've never heard of, but he wants to talk about Yeti coolers. So let's see what he has to say.
You got a Yeti cooler? You know what I'm talking about? Yeti coolers? I don't have one. You know why? A Yeti cooler's like this size, $300. Coleman cooler, the same size, $30. I'm over at Buddy's house for a cookout this summer. He goes, hey man, you got to get one of these Yeti coolers. Keeps the ice cold for 3 days. I said, we're on your deck right now. We are 15 feet away from your refrigerator. For $10, you could have bought an extension cord and brought your whole refrigerator right out here. We could be making ice right now. He goes, no, you need this if you go on a boat overnight. You need to keep the ice cold overnight. I said, you don't own a boat. That's the only boat you have. Where are you kayaking overnight? You need to keep the ice cold. If I'm going to spend $300 on a cooler, I want to put 2 beers in that at night, come down the next morning, open the lid, and have 32 beers in it. It's throwing beers. That's why they're so expensive, honey. It's like a petri dish of coolers.
That's not bad. You know, I am looking for a cooler because I like today's Wednesday. Pamela's going to be in this afternoon. Pamela likes an ice cold Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I always have Diet Coke in the car.
I know you do. You have a cooler in your car.
But in the summer, even like a food outlet, you get the best price on a bag of ice there, $2.50 for 16 pounds.
Yeah.
Everybody else wants $5 for even a smaller bag. It just, no matter the cooler I get, it's just sitting in the car, it's a puddle in 24 hours. So I am looking for a cooler that will hold things colder longer.
Those Yeti cups, you know, the large receptacles, they are amazing as far as keeping ice.
So they do work.
Yeah, they do. Wow.
I don't know if I want to spend $300 on a cooler.
No.
Next up, the topic of being Italian.
Okay.
Andrew Norelli sounds like that might be an Italian name. Let's see what he says.
My name is Andrew Norelli. I'm half Italian, half Norwegian. Italian people get very excited when I say that. Italian people love Italianness. See? They love it. They always come up to me after the show. You Italian? Where you from? Where you from? Rome, Venice, Sicily? Who? Your mother? Your father? They make Italian noises. You ever been there? You should go right now. It's not terribly diverse in this part of town, and I like diversity. I like meeting people from other countries. I always try to learn something in somebody else's language. That's what I do. I met a guy recently from Bulgaria. This is a true story. And I asked him, I said, how do I say in your language, I'm having fun? And I swear to God, he looked me right in the face and he goes, we don't have a word for that. I was like, that's okay, because what you gave me right there was much more valuable.
No, they were both okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you know,
still okay.
we have high standards for comedy on the show
we
because
do.
we're
Yes, we
usually funnier than the people we play. Usually. All right, we have some great Morning Maroons lined up for later this hour, and they're brought to you by J&J Power Sports and Outdoors in Millbrook on Highway 14. Let's take a look at the outdoor section. In fact, Jay, if we could put this up on the screen. They are your go-to bad boy dealer, and wow, they have everything when it comes to mowing or outdoor maintenance. See, now there's something I need. I need that hedge trimmer. I'm going to go up there one of these days. If it's not surgery, there's always something else that's been getting in the way, but I would like to get up there and take a look. at their entire product offering. This is just for outdoor maintenance, and man, the selection is huge. Includes Kawasaki products, the bad boy. The folks at J&J Power Sports Outdoors not only support your purchase with warranty repair and other maintenance, but they can help you finance it if you're interested in that as well. Now, that is the outdoors part of J&J Power Sports Outdoors. And let me just back page once here and take a look at Power Sports. There's a lot of fun at this place. They have an inventory from Arctic Cat, Donago Power Sports, KO, and Segway side-by-sides. These are just fun. And especially if you live in an area where you got a little room to run it, this is a great way to get around the neighborhood.
What the hell was that?
You know what that was? That was somebody who accidentally called me through Facebook Messenger.
Oh.
But somehow it went through the computer.
Because you got Facebook lined up. You got Facebook on.
Well, how am I supposed? I've got 29 tabs open.
How are you supposed to know with 29 tabs?
I was thinking that was a nuclear war message from.
See, I can see Rich and Chase in this 2025 Villain X10 from Segway Power Sports. I can see the two of you racing around.
It's a cool looking vehicle.
Oh, they are. They're
Yeah,
fun.
cool.
So whether you're looking for fun or a good time, or you're looking for a better lawn or property, they've got everything you need. J&J Power Sports Outdoors with a full service department and financing help too. On Highway 14 in Millbrook and online at jjpowersportsandoutdoors.com. To the traffic dungeon at 810.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, they're still working that accident. The 1000 block of Hyundai Boulevard, Madison and Terry. We have a disabled vehicle downtown. The gates getting into Maxwell and Gunner. Still busy, but a little bit better than they were earlier. At McKinnon Nissan, you can save up to $5,000 on roads at the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Nissan, exit 212. They're off I-65 in Clanton. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
Macklemore Dentistry can handle basic dentistry all the way up to the more complex smile restoration procedures with the absolute best care.
Their in-house lab features state-of-the-art technology in office, which saves you time and money. JT is a patient and loves his results, and we've met so many other patients who've had a great experience.
Explore the solutions available to you when it comes to a dazzling smile. Call today 277-9570 or check out drmclemordentistry.com.
Pizza Perfect is carrying over the $10 buffet for July. They also have the perfect deal to feed your family tonight. Order any large pizza and get an order of boneless wings free. Pizza Perfect is known for their all-you-can-eat buffet, including pizza, spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink, and it's only $10 in July. Available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Buy any large pizza, get an order of boneless wings on the house at Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard, Eastbrook, pickup and delivery.
It's July 29th, the greatest day ever. On the 29th of July, 1958, NASA was created. The U.S. Space Agency would go on to give mankind two of its greatest achievements, Velcro and Tang. Have a great July 29th, the greatest day ever.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. He was a true American original who left us much too soon. President Trump's description of the late Senator Lindsey Graham. Mr. Trump eulogized the South Carolina Republican at his funeral yesterday at Washington National Cathedral. Key figure in America's COVID response is on Capitol Hill to testify before a Senate panel. Dr. Anthony Fauci, who during the depths of the pandemic had declared that he was science. Things are heating up again in the Mideast with more exchanges of fire between the U.S. and Iran and more Iranian attempts to attack its neighbors. Ukraine says it has hit one of Russia's largest oil refineries, stepping up the economic and diplomatic pressure on Moscow. The Dow futures are down 348 points. NASDAQ futures off 34 points. More details at srnnews.com.
Are you carrying more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Do you feel like you're running on a financial treadmill, making payment after payment, month after month, yet never getting ahead? If you're tired of watching your hard-earned money disappear into interest charges, there may be options available to help you take back control of your finances. At Total Financial Freedom, they'll show you what qualified consumers may be able to save through programs designed to help them resolve debt faster than making minimum payments alone. The consultation is free, confidential, and comes with absolutely no obligation. Why spend years, sometimes decades, paying thousands in interest when there may be a better path forward? Total Financial Freedom is a Christian-owned company that has helped thousands of Americans pursue financial freedom for nearly 20 years and is proudly A+ rated and accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now and ask how you can receive a complimentary copy of The Debt Dietitian. Stop running in place. Start moving toward financial freedom at 866-744-7344. 866-744-7344.
Blue cheese dripping down my hand. Bite the meat off the bones. Sauce falls on my pants. Garlic, Parmesan Thai chili, lemon, pepper teriyaki, spicy mango. Buffalo. Taste the chicken wings, honey barbecue, Cajun and spicy. I like them dipped in ranch dressing. I need a roll of paper towels to wipe my chin. Taste the chicken wings.
Man, we are just buzzing here in the studio at 8:14. Not that we're getting wasted.
In a congressional hearing right now in the Senate.
We broke out the booze.
I was in the Capitol last Friday, by the way.
That same room.
As a matter of fact, and they were just removed Fauci's lawyer.
Yeah.
He said, "Sir, you are not recognized security. Remove this man."
Yeah. Rand Paul is laying down the hammer today. And Fauci answered every single question. Here's the thing. Joe Biden gave him a pardon for crimes that he hadn't been charged with, but just in case, because they all knew what really happened with this dude. So that's nice. That'll keep you out of jail, but you can't testify before Congress and not tell the truth, because if you do, you're going to jail.
Right.
So the pardon only works to a certain extent.
Contempt of Congress.
So, and then here's the Democrat from Michigan. Well, now he's throwing it on Trump, which is what they do with everything. But for the moment, anyway. But that was rather dramatic. Rand Paul is not playing games at this thing, and it's been fun to watch on the sideline.
Rich Thomas weather is brought to you by Victoryland.
Giveaways galore all summer long. Diamond Days Diamond Jewelry Giveaway and TV Tuesdays TV Giveaway with $185,000 in free play at Victoryland Casino, where you can be a winner too. Victoryland Casino off I-85 exit 22 Shorter, Alabama.
We're looking at the current conditions coming in from various airports. We'll use Maxwell at this point, with 81 degrees already at the 8 o'clock hour and 89 on the heat index at the 8 o'clock hour. And we're talking about what I mentioned earlier, another deodorant alert today. Heat advisory in effect, sun and cloud mix, dangerous heat indices, maybe as high as 109. We had 111 yesterday. Today's high around maybe 97. Random scattered afternoon storms. Some could be on the strong side. Big heat produces big storms. Low tonight, 76. Got the full buck moon out there tonight. It looked spectacular on the way into work this morning with a kind of a orangish hue to it as it was going down in the western sky. Thursday and Friday, only isolated, mainly widely scattered storms. So most towns will get skipped Thursday and Friday with highs in the mid-90s both days. And then over the weekend, temperatures down a bit. 90 to 92 Saturday and Sunday because the upper heat dome is going to kind of collapse which is good news. But radar will be very active over the weekend. So be flexible with your plans. Showers and storms will be scattered to numerous, and some will be on the strong side. Not a washout, but the probabilities are particularly high at the beach. Saturday, 80% probability. Sunday, 90%. That's not what beachgoers want to hear when you fork out that money, you know. Again, right now, current conditions, we'll use Maxwell. Dew point 77? Wow. Temperature is 81 now at 18.
When the heat hits to the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
Do you love lasagna like me? Oh, yes, I do.
You want some lasagna?
I'm making you lasagna.
Why is that? It's actually National Lasagna Day.
It's National Lasagna Day.
You had me at lasagna.
Lasagna. Just get the lasagna.
My lasagna!
What better way to celebrate than to have it for breakfast right now?
Breakfast lasagna.
Is this lasagna?
For breakfast?
What a delicious task that is.
Showtime.
2 very important food groups being celebrated today. It's Lasagna Day, and I have an immediate answer for you if you want some great lasagna or Italian food. Zaza's.
Mm-hmm. No doubt.
Zaza's is the best.
Yeah.
And you have just an abundance of choices at that place. But for me, and I don't mean to be simple, but I am, in fact, in many ways, a very simple man. The best indicator of good Italian is how is their lasagna?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a basic thing, and there's all kinds of fancy dishes with special herbs and all that kind of stuff. And that's great if you like that. I'm not knocking it. But, man, lasagna, garlic bread, and a salad with a creamy dressing.
So we got lasagna and chicken wings today. We've got chili dogs tomorrow. Suckling on a chili dog.
Our happy hour gathering after the afternoon show will be at Baumhauer's Victory Grill on the Boulevard. And I am going to put out a tray of different Baumhauer's wings.
All right.
I've lost track on how many they have. I think the most popular, the one I see ordered there most often, because so many people do go and eat wings, is lemon pepper dry chicken.
Oh, okay, that's good. The Parmesan, the garlic Parmesan is
Those are
incredible.
amazing.
I like the buffalo, too.
I know at one time they did a peanut butter and jelly wing. I don't know if that was a temporary thing.
I haven't seen it on their thing lately, but maybe it's still there. I don't know.
Anyway, please feel free to come and join us after happy hour this afternoon. The group starts gathering before 6. I get over there as quickly as I can, about usually by 6:15, and join us for some great wings. And by the way, I heard from our old friend Kenny McMahon, who now, by the way, is a specialist in training service dogs and so forth.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's really applied himself, and he's starting his own business.
Yeah.
But he texted me last night to say they were going to the Baumhauers in Millbrook. I said, let me know what you thought. And just absolutely loved it. Excellent service, excellent food. I love the design of the restaurant. And we are going to have a gathering up there at the Millbrook location soon. I just don't know when, because with all the people who've been waiting years and years to try it, we didn't want to interrupt the flow.
It's been busy.
This is what I understand. But you can't go wrong at either location, because ultimately what you really want is great food. But I love the section they built where you have a view almost 360 degrees of outside, because that's a very pastoral area up there by the 17th.
Right. While you can be under the air conditioning.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Baumhauer's has a great summertime menu as well that you might want to try. Gen Z workers are looking for micro joy at work. That sounds like a seahorse.
What kind of micro joy are they talking
Seahorse
about?
way.
Well, I mean, I don't think this makes them unique. They did a survey of those under 30, and 4 out of 5 said taking short breaks makes their workday more enjoyable, and those breaks help them perform better at work. I think that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yep.
It's hard to stay. I mean, can't really do it here. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We're going to go outside. Rich is going to walk Chase. Jay needs some fresh air. And I'm going to smoke. You always know what I do on my breaks.
Check traffic.
But here's a term I'm starting to hate. because you hear it applied to sports and everything else. The work culture. A work culture should be an organic thing, right? The combination of people, skill sets, personalities.
Yeah.
That's what your work culture is. I don't think you can mandate a particular culture, but they're looking for more micro joy at work. Have either of you ever gone to Rick Peters and said, I need some more micro joy on the job here?
No, I did not.
I think this kind of makes it a little. There's things they use as examples, stepping outside for fresh air. Well, you could do that on a break. Chatting with cool coworkers. Well, how do you do that? Do you give them a button? Give all the cool people a button. So if you want to talk to somebody who's really hip, go see them.
Yeah.
And grabbing a snack or a favorite beverage. Micro joys. You know, they're all wimps. That's what I think. I'm kidding, of course. Coffee slushies are now going viral. They're like iced coffees, except a lot more work.
Do you like iced coffee?
Not really. I mean, I like, once in a while, we'll grab something from Starbucks in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And I like the ones that are loaded with whipped cream and calories and sugar.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite. Should I just grab this?
Sure.
Yeah, what the Good
Hey, hi, who's this?
Good morning. Hello.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hello?
Who's this?
Yes, this is Pat B. Sorry
Hey,
about
Pat.
that.
How are you?
You're talking about the micro joy. The term that I don't like, Greg, is my work-life balance.
Oh, that.
You know, I can't take that job because it would interfere with my work-life balance.
The hell does
Give
that
me
mean?
a break.
Yeah. I mean, if you love what you do, so what if it's out of balance? I mean, you know, when we were young and we were new in this business, why would you worry of not having enough time away from the job? That's what we lived. And that's why I always tell kids, or like this summer when I was over at Master Thespians Group at AUM, I said, find something you love to do so it never seems like work.
Right.
And one of the tragic things, I saw it a lot with my daughter's generation when she was in college. They're 3 years into school and they don't know what they want to do. Well, you're wasting your time.
Right.
You know?
I don't remember a whole lot of advice that my dad gave me, but he said almost the exact same thing. He said, find something you love to do and you'll never work a day in your life.
Exactly. And that's what I told my dad. Knew I was not cut out to work hard. Although there is a certain mental component to this job, right, guys?
Yeah.
Back me up
there,
here.
There is, but I can't imagine working for a living, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're saying.
And I have such respect for those who do. But you see, thanks for the call, Pat.
Thanks.
The our new AC guy, Robbie Clark. This guy busts his butt. He's out there in 100-degree heat indexes.
Right, because if you're the air conditioning guy.
But he, honest to God, he loves what he does. He understands it. And for him, his knowledge, you know, he knows exactly what to do. And he likes seeing people made happy again, because when you lose your AC in the heat, by the way, that's Robbie's Heating and Air Conditioning. If you're looking for a place to connect with, even for just basic service, $149 for a 1-year deal.
You don't want to lose air conditioning today.
No, and Rich will be back.
There's a deodorant alert.
What was that? Somebody said something earlier about relative to deodorant to describe the weather.
Just deodorant alert. Yeah.
Oh, deodorant alert. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure I heard what I did.
Yeah, you did.
At 8:27, we're gonna check traffic. We've got 1819 news, and then we're back. Anything new on the Fauci thing?
Not that.
No, he's just pleading the fifth every single answer.
Yeah, he really looks angry, but he made his bed. Sleep in it, Fauci.
Traffic is brought to you by Baumhauer's. Start 2025 off with legendary buffalo wings from Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Baumhauer's has great food, service, and fun. See you at Baumhauer's Victory Grill.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, we have accidents being worked the 1000 block of Hyundai Boulevard, also 2600 Zelda Road and 8300 Park Crossing. People tearing their cars up this morning. Thompson Tractor is proud to offer the all-new Workhorse Special, the new Cat 255 compact track loader. These are great people with great deals. Thompson Tractor off I-85 just past Chantilly Parkway. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
1819 News.
A Democrat state lawmaker plans to challenge the incumbent chairman of the state Democratic Party. Senate Minority Leader Bobby Singleton announced this week that he will be running to be the next chairman of the Alabama Democratic Party. As a result, he will be challenging the incumbent chairman, Randy Kelly, who recently confirmed that he plans to run for re-election. The Democrats' executive committee will be meeting on August 8th to vote in new leadership for the next 4 years. Singleton says that he could bring a breath of fresh air to the party as its next leader. He also was not in favor of the plan to have Democrat voters cross over and take part in the special primary election for Republicans. Singleton says he believes that Democrats should respect the party rules and run as strong candidates against Republicans rather than try to get weak candidates elected within the opposing party. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness License Plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
The wife of the Pritchard Police Chief, Walter Knight, says her husband has not resigned from that position despite what the mayor of Pritchard, Carletta Davis, has said. Ramona Knight posted a video to social media decrying the efforts to remove her husband from that role.
He never resigned, okay? He never resigned. So there's no reason to rescind or send no resignation because he never gave her one, okay? I don't know why she put this out because he never gave her one.
Knight was charged with using his office for personal gain and second-degree theft by deception. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Hardwood, tile, carpet, flooring tools, and installation supplies. Find it all at Budget Floors and More in Montgomery. Big selection, contractor pricing, and personal service you won't find at the big boxes. Across from Publix in Del Reyta and online at budgetfloorsmgm.com.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of healthcare you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients, from making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly to getting to know you and your family's needs and following up on any questions you may have. Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
What are you getting? Still deciding, but I do know on August 11th, I'm choosing Rhett Marcus for Congress.
Why Rhett Marcus?
Because he's a true conservative, endorsed by President Trump and Senator Katie Britt.
Oh, then you can trust him.
And he's a small business owner, not a politician.
Sounds like this choice on August 11th is the easiest decision we'll ever make.
Remember to vote on August 11th. I'm Rhett Marcus, the Trump-endorsed candidate for Congress, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Rhett for Alabama.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better Business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
There's a dairy aisle shortage 'cause everyone's protein maxing. And that is why you don't see cottage cheese. It's lumpy and it's slimy. Would not buy it if the price was free. I think it's disgusting. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. Cottage cheese. Looks like a pimple I squeezed. Tastes like spoiled yogurt. Cottage cheese.
It's one of the most versatile fruits we have, cottage cheese. And I've not seen a shortage of food outlet, by the way. And it is loaded with protein. A lot of people that do, carnivore. Cottage cheese is part of that.
Is that a diet?
Yes. It's all protein, no starches and things like that.
I got you.
I have lost weight on have a major incision put in your groin diet. For some reason, I guess your body burns calories while it's healing a wound or something.
Maybe so.
Look at this very colorful shirt. I've upgraded our YouTube library of wardrobe.
I'll tell you, if you're watching again on Facebook or YouTube, we are colorful this morning.
Oh, there is it's Leah. Love that shirt, Greg. Okay, good. I'm glad I don't rarely get noticed for my fashions anymore unless they're mocking me behind my back. By the way, the Fauci hearing it is just becoming, there's going to be so much material this afternoon. But one of the key moments in the hearing, have anybody who's ever tried to get ivermectin, and there are very few doctors they know it works, but they were not willing to prescribe it because the way things were set up, they could get a lot of grief from government agencies for prescribing it instead of doing the standard thing. It does work. I know somebody who would walk into the studio, give you his name, and say, I'm alive because of ivermectin, because of its effectiveness in killing bacteria. One of the senators on the panel had to be a Republican. By the way, that's not any great glory these days. Had a stack of 70 studies.
Yeah.
And he's addressing Fauci, speaking to the efficacy of ivermectin as a treatment.
Mm-hmm.
70 studies. Yeah, this stuff works. It's been around for a long time. And asking, why did you deny this opportunity for people to treat themselves this way?
And he's taking the fifth.
Pleading the fifth on everything. Yeah. And
that makes you...
I don't know how to describe the look on his face, but I don't think I've ever seen a human being look darker than that guy does today in terms of a mood. He is a very unhappy man.
Yep.
So let's turn the heat on Rich for a minute.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Truckers, listen up. A $2,500 sign-on bonus only at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for a company that puts God and family first. 855-777-9785. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Not just uncomfortably hot, dangerous heat, especially if you are one of those people that have to work outside. You know, you got the lawn people, you've got people who work on roofs, you got, well, like you were just talking about air conditioning guys having to deal with the heat. Wait till you hear the current conditions after I give you the forecast. With the heat advisory still in effect, sun and cloud mix today, yeah, we've got that. We've got mostly cloudy at the moment. Today's high around 97, heat index maybe as high as, 109, 110. Random scattered afternoon and evening storms, so the radar will be more active today than it was yesterday. Some of the storms could be on the strong side. In fact, much of South Alabama has a marginal severe weather risk. Tonight, slow down to about 76. Tomorrow and Friday, only widely scattered storms in the afternoon and evening hours, with mid-90s both Thursday and Friday, triple-digit heat indices again. But over the weekend, we back down a little bit on the temperature with highs 90 to 92. I mean, that's still not a picnic, but it's better. And the radar will be very active both Saturday and Sunday, so be flexible with your plans. Showers and storms will be most numerous in the afternoon and evening hours, but there'll be a lot of them on the radar. And some will be producing heavy downpours and some strong gusty winds and a few plus dangerous lightning. Right now, this morning, here's the current conditions at my house. I just polled my weather station there with a dew point of 77 and a temperature of 83. That comes out to a heat index of 93 already here at 8:39.
Back to school shopping starts now, and ASC Credit Union has you covered. Our back to school loan helps you pay for supplies, laptops, clothes, and more. Stop by your local ASC branch or apply today at yourasccu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Terms and conditions apply.
Red Top wants to talk to us at 8:40. Red Top.
Good morning. I'm surprised I don't see you at Food Outlet. By the way, they got the best vanilla ice cream. I probably eat a gallon a month of that stuff.
Boy.
And if you, the best way to stay away from all the ivermectin and all that kind of stuff is don't go to the doctor. I haven't been since I was 40, and I'm going to be 73. So if you don't go to the doctor, you don't go get no prescriptions. Isn't that nice? But here is a warning for everybody.
Yes.
About a new COVID shot. It was started being advertised Tuesday evening, first ad I've seen for it, and they're targeting our age group. Now, this is what I don't like about this whole business is, if you're older, you're supposed to be so much weaker and all that. Well, as you get older, your immune system should get stronger.
I would agree.
Had
yeah.
every damn disease, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, all right, this new shot, I have a fun thing I like to do is count the number of side effects. And you used to have to see a commercial several times because they say them so damn fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The old record was Opdivo plus Qvantic was 23 side effects.
Yeah.
This new shot is supposed to be taken by people, quote, at risk, older people or any kind of other medical condition after you've been contacted with somebody that has COVID.
I thought all of that was over. I mean, the flu is back. We've allowed other diseases to make their way around too. It's
I know,
just
but
part
no,
of
this
life.
is targeted just at COVID.
Yeah,
and,
I understand.
My question is, we thought that was all over too, but they're still trying to soak us and rip us off with all these vaccinations and all that kind of stuff now. So watch out, my age group, your age group. Probably what is the general demographic of your radio listening audience? 50, 60 and above?
50, 60 and above, man. It's pretty. That's the heart of it. Yes.
Yeah, because I've been listening.
Smart young people listen to
on.
us too.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. I wish we could grab a lot of the younger people, but gosh, they're on social media, so we can't grab them, unfortunately. Thank goodness for our generation, but y'all watch out for what the doctor tells you. That's all I got to say. And you know what cures everything, don't you, Greg?
Death.
40 push-ups a day. Roll Tide, go Trump.
All right. Well, I won't be doing 40 push-ups a day.
Unless they're coming from a truck.
Not right. Just the idea of that is incredibly.
Talk about the push-ups from the You know, the guy.
The guy. So guess what other name is coming up in the news today?
What?
Who was infamous almost 50 years ago.
Okay.
50 years ago? Okay.
50 years ago.
No idea.
In New York City.
New York City?
New York City. Son of Sam. He declined to attend.
Richard Ramirez or
Berkowitz.
David Berkowitz, yeah.
He skipped his parole hearing saying he's only looking forward to heaven.
Oh, nice.
In other words, he doesn't want to go out. But man, that's hard to believe. And we remember those days. Wow. You talk about somebody who would truly paralyzed an entire town.
Yeah, exactly.
Friends, if you got an important event coming up, a birthday, an anniversary, a retirement, and you're looking for just the right item, you want to celebrate a fan of the greatest rivalry in sports, Bryan Jewelry. Almost always the best answer, best option for you when you want to do something that's classy, but not killer expensive. Their collection competes with any national chain, but they're local. People come back. Those who have moved away from the preferred community come back to Prattville to do business with them because they love the Bryan family. 3 generations, almost 80 years. And in all of that experience, their ability to line people up with just the right choice for somebody is unparalleled. And they also create things from scratch, but they offer things like the Roll Tide War Eagle Showcase, or is it the War Eagle Roll Tide Showcase? Either way, great jewelry items that celebrate the greatest rivalry in sports, and they can save you money. You can get $100 off anything with a price tag of $200 or more just by going to the website and clicking the members link. 0% financing, layaway programs, everything they can do to help you as a consumer to plan ahead. And yeah, I don't ever think it's too early to plan for the next Christmas. Visit them online at bryanjewelry.com or stop by 1778 East Main in Prattville. Traffic and then today's Morning Maroon nominee.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, we're still looking okay out there. Interstate's not a problem right now. Of course, that can change in a hurry. Same thing with those gates getting into Maxwell and Gunner. Come by Thompson Tractor in Montgomery. Check out the incredible selection of used equipment at their used equipment sales center. See the machines. They get the big jobs done. Thompson Tractor off I-85. They're just past Chantilly Parkway. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
I don't have enough saved.
My credit has to be perfect.
I'll never qualify in this market.
Most of those beliefs are based on outdated information or advice from someone who bought a house 20 years ago. The truth is, many buyers need far less saved than they think. Guidelines change, loan programs evolve, and what applied years ago most likely doesn't apply to you today. The biggest mistake you can make is speculating about the rules or letting myths keep you on the sideline. Instead, call us at Alabama Home Mortgage. Let us educate you on what's actually required to buy a home. And if today isn't the right time, that's okay. We'll give you a clear, realistic game plan so you know exactly what to work toward and how to get there. Buying a home or getting a mortgage shouldn't feel mysterious or overwhelming. It should feel informed, supported, and achievable. Let us guide you through the process every step of the way. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
From weddings and concerts to cookouts and construction sites, TT Porta Toilets has been serving Central Alabama for over 30 years. Whether you need standard portable toilets with wash stations or upscale restroom trailers for special events, the Tierce family has the right solution for every occasion. So when you're planning your next big event or project, make it easy on yourself. Call 285-5513 or visit ttportatoilet.com. TT Porta Toilets. Clean, convenient, dependable.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
I can hardly concentrate on what Rand Paul is saying. His hair is so sexy.
Guys, get the hairstyle women are crazy about. The Rand Paul style.
Straight on the sides, curly on top, Rand Paul hair.
Rand Paul shampoo. It'll leave your grown-out natural curls on top, but also works as a conditioner to relax the hair on the sides.
Giving you the randiest style all the women want on their man.
Straight on the sides, curly on top, Rand Paul hair.
The Rand Paul style.
It's a bipartisan hairstyle. Straight and curly.
Straight on the sides, curly on top, Rand Paul hair.
Rand Paul shampoo and conditioner.
Stop is a little reminder that you did something stupid.
Whoops.
For using ChatGPT. Thanks, Cat, baby. Thanks, Cat.
All right, time for today's Morning Maroon nominee, stupidity in the news. These things actually happen, and well, we all have our moments. But I've never had one like this. We go to Idaho. We have very few maroons from Idaho.
Yeah.
David Record Breaker Rush sacrificed his own eyebrows to break the Guinness World Record for the most consecutive flaming torches juggling on a unicycle.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he was on a unicycle,
Okay.
and singed off his eyebrows.
I already held world records for juggling on a unicycle. I already hold world records for juggling fire. So naturally, I thought combining the two would be simple. It was not. Did you know what to tell you is what happened when you juggle fire while riding forward on a unicycle? The flames don't go up; they go straight back into your face. Holy moly! I lost some of my eyebrows and the hair on the back of my hands, and I got very familiar with the smell of my own hair burning. The old record was 37. 180.
Jeez, oh my!
I wonder if that leads to better success
How stupid.
meeting chicks like, hey, I can juggle more flaming torches than any other man you know. I know it's a little bit unattractive. I don't have any eyebrows because I burned them off. I mean, I can see that being a limiter on success. Guess where we're going next?
I want to say Florida.
Right you are, Mr. Thomas. Again, you're really good at that. 29-year-old man in Florida named Donnie Williams was pulled over last Thursday and tried to run by booking it into the woods. Cops used a K-9 unit to track him down. He was hiding in thick brush and was also on the phone with his girlfriend. In the body cam footage from the officer, you can hear him shouting into the phone, "I love you, bae. I love you, bae." And I think we have audio from this particular arrest.
Come out to me! I don't care! Come out to me! Show me your hand! No, we'll get it.
Man, I love you, baby. Please, man, I love you, baby.
Keep your hands down.
That's what's on.
Turn it on your stomach.
Man, I love you,
Turn it on
baby.
your stomach. Get off your hand. Get off your phone.
Love you, babe. Love you, babe.
He's been in jail twice, and he's going back. They found in his backpack a loaded handgun, 203 grams of crystal meth,
Oh no.
17 grams of fentanyl, and 7 grams of crack cocaine.
Love you, babe.
Yeah, I'll be out in 20 years. Then finally, we go to Iowa for a woman arrested Friday after a witness reported her riding a Husqvarna lawnmower while appearing intoxicated at Casey's convenience store parking lot. About a mile from her house. Officers noted slurred speech, poor balance, and bloodshot eyes. Why do I think of Menthol Meredith whenever I read one of these? Her breath test registered under the legal limit. Police believe, though, she was impaired by other drugs. She refused to provide a urine sample, charged with operating under the influence, driving while barred, both aggravated misdemeanors. Oh, no, we have a wiener story coming up, my error, misdemeanor. Her record also includes theft, meth possession, assault, and other offenses.
She's a beauty.
36 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Riding her Husqvarna lawnmower. So those are the three biggies today.
I'd say singeing his eyebrows
On
on
a
the unicycle. That's
Just to say you're the world record holder in
Yeah,
that,
just to get that one thing.
in
Yeah.
that particular skill, I got to agree.
Thank you,
I mean,
Guinness.
What an imbecile. What an ultramaroon.
Who's on the phone?
TS.
TS, good morning.
What's up?
Good morning, Greg. How are you?
Getting better. How are you?
I'm okay. That's about it.
Oh, wow. That sounds good.
That's not
It's not good. I can't move my lips. That's why I sound weird. It's not good. But we stopped the treatment, so maybe I'll get through the rest of the week now. Anyway, that's not why I called. My limit is 4 dogs. And I don't keep up with how much I spend on them because it's a small fortune. But now I'm back up to 5 again because I rescue dogs, and sometimes I find them homes. Well, I got one back. So I think I have at another home. I'm getting her spayed next week, and then I'll be on the search again. But yes, it is very expensive, but you know, it's unconditional love, and you just have to keep that in mind. And
Considering
just
all
get
that a
out.
dog gives you, I think it's worth the price, but I would like to find or see some effort made to make owning a dog more affordable. And this is not something that's to this current economy. This has been going
I
on
know.
for many years now. It just gets higher and higher and higher.
Pet insurance that is worth it. There's so much
Yeah.
of the pet
Well,
insurance is.
That stuff, you have to read everything in the fine print,
I
and if
know.
they already have pre-existing, you might as well hang it up.
Doesn't
So
cover
I just-
anything. Yeah.
I got a care credit card again, and I just use that for my animals when it's over the $250
Yeah.
deal.
Sure.
But it's all good. Oh, I had another thought, but it went right out of my noggin.
It happens to
Probably
me all the
from-
time.
Probably from the lip treatment. Anyway, hey, this afternoon, if I call and remind you, can y'all talk about that double execution thing in Florida?
Yeah, it's the first time there are two people in the same state.
In 6 decades.
Yeah, it's
Well,
Weird.
they're not messing around in Florida.
Well, I'm glad. I mean, they might have a quadruple before it's over with. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, TS. Appreciate you
Uh-huh.
too. Here's our final traffic update, 8:55.
In the Montgomery Skywatch Traffic Center, we're still looking okay out there. Interstate's not a problem right now. Of course, that can change in a hurry. Same thing with those gates getting into Maxwell and Gunner. Come by Thompson Tractor in Montgomery. Check out the incredible selection of used equipment at their used equipment sales center. See the machines. They get the big jobs done. Thompson Tractor off I-85. They're just past Chantilly Parkway. I'm Jerry Howell for Montgomery Skywatch, filling in for Wendell J.
I was in foot pain for 20 years, trying to give it relief, buying all these different insoles, drugstore insoles, custom insoles. I spent thousands of dollars. I bought all these products and not a single one worked. I really, truly needed to have relief in my feet. And the Good Feet arch supports were what gave me the relief I needed.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
They wanted to make sure that I got something that my feet felt good in, not somebody else's feet. I love the fact that I can wear these arch supports in all my shoes. I have boots, I have cowboy boots, I have running shoes, I have walking shoes, I have flat shoes, I have heels. Makes me so happy. If you ask my husband, he will crack up because there is no store I would rather go in than a shoe store. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
Hi, this is Jackson
And this is Jamie.
from Southern Metal Supply in Prattville. Since we started advertising with Blue Water Broadcasting, our pole barn and metal sales have really taken off.
We just love our partnership with Blue Water Broadcasting.
Radio reaches over 90% of everyone in the river region. Shouldn't your ads be out there where your customers are? Call us to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
From the technology that authored your kid's book report comes the motion picture event no one is asking for. From the producer and director Claude, it's the first full-length motion picture made by artificial intelligence. Starring an AI-generated actor who looks like you went on ChatGPT and typed in, "Show me a cross between Brad Pitt, Denzel Washington, and Javier Bardem." With a soundtrack that sounds like we illegally cloned the voice of Taylor Swift. Siskel and Ebert say, "We're glad we're both dead so we don't have to watch AI slop totally devoid of humanity." The AI cinematic experience coming soon to ruin everything we love about art.
There was something about Roger Ebert I heard yesterday, a movie he panned, even though he, for a particular reason, it's going to come back to me. Remind me tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
All right. 10-4.
Tomorrow morning, we got the GNS. We'll go over, see Karen, come in with a barrel of goodies. And then Friday morning, Rubens. I will make you Rubens.
I'm invoking the fifth.
You can only have one. See, crap jokes like that have made me living blah, 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 blah. All right, coming up next, we have Alabama Unfiltered. You know who's here at noon.